hello for those jumping in. Hi, Freedom, Princess, Critica. I hope you're doing good. We're going to wait for a few more people on this live chat. And what a lovely day. Hi. We're just going to wait for a few more people to jump in. Please like the video. I know that you've only just come on, but please give it a thumbs up. We're going to be here for 2 hours 20, 2 hours 30 approximately today. So for those who are coming on, we'll definitely get a reading right now. But if you want to donate to Jump the Queue, you can do so. The PayPal link is below. Like I said, we're just going to wait for a few more people. Hi, Chanley. One of my moderators is already on. Hi, darling. How are you? Oh, we're going to be doing giveaways today. Yay! Giveaways. Also, the Virgo July reading is on the video section of my channel. If you're a Virgo Sun or Rising, go check that out. It's there. It's about 25 minutes long, so go watch that. My Traveling Gypsy Tarot. Hi. I'll just call you Gypsy, darling, if that's okay. Just a lovely day. A lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Okay, we're going to do a collective as we normally do. How is everyone going? How is the energy? Happy Saturday night to you all. My last live will be tomorrow, Sunday night. Hi, Elaine. Another moderator is here. Hello, lovely. How are you? I hope you're all able to stay on for a little bit. Critti? Is that the same person? No, it's not. Critti and Critica, different people. Critti and yeah, let's keep going. So let's see what the energy is like. I mean, right now we've got a lot going on. The solar flares, the Schumann resonance is doing really strange things as well. I don't want to go too much into it, but there's a guy online called, oh damn, what's he called? Maybe it'll come to me. I might start putting him in my go-to channels section down in the description. But I've forgotten his name. So he talks about solar flares, Schumann resonance, his predictions through. He also brings predictions through in regards to where the planets are and what's going on. So that'll be interesting to see if those come out, those predictions. And I will put him in the description. They will be in tomorrow's description. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Will be the last live. Today we're doing giveaways as well. So we're going to get forward and go forward. There's 18 people on live and 15 and only 5 likes. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Everything helps the algorithms in YouTube. All right, let's have a look. Main energy today. Okay, some of you could be feeling some heartbreak. I'm feeling in regards to a situation, possibly that's something that's happened over the last few days or is happening right now around the weekend. It could be to do with a masculine, okay? And I feel something's got a little bit too much for someone. So take a break. If you're having problems with a person, a partner, maybe it's time to take a break from each other, even if it's only a few days, to sort of have a breather and keep thinking positively, okay? Great time to spend with family and friends. Great time to spend with a lover as well, especially if you're getting along really great. Some of you could have had a bit of an altercation. Remember why you're with each other and why you met, and everyone has ups and downs in their relationships, so just know that. Some of you could be getting an offer as well, I'm hearing, in regards to work or something material. But it's a great time for love, especially if you guys are getting along really well with your partner lately. I'm feeling a lot of love vibes today, so it'd be interesting to see if we get lots of questions about love today. All right, interesting. So this is one of the Wands energy from the Ace of Wands to the 10 of Wands. So, perhaps somebody is unsure whether to start something, or, has their guard up because they've been through so much and they're just not sure. Maybe it's a relationship, okay? Communication's really important right now. As usual, communication's also really important. Natu or Nitu, welcome. I'll put you on the list. I'm sure someone will be making a list. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for the main energy. If you want to guess this card and you know your tarot, guess what this is. From the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. It's one of the wands, Elaine. Okay. Lila, hi. Thank you, Lily. And I'll add you to the list. If anyone's new and don't know the drill, if you want to donate, you can do so. The description has the PayPal and you can be first or next in the queue in regards to donations. Otherwise, I'll just go through the list. Okay. Caribbean girl, hi. I haven't seen you for ages. Channeling, yes, it is the Nine of Wands. So you can send me a free question and get your free 5-minute reading. Okay, so there you go. Okay, Namira, hi Namira. I've had a great week in lives. It's actually been really, really fun. Let's have a look at the main energy. Oh, King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a masculine, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. They could have a rising in that area. And this could also be your energy, where you're feeling on top of your game. And this doesn't have to be material just because it's pentacles. This can be literally just feeling very comfortable. Even in your mind, I'm hearing for some, like, you know, you have a plan, you have a budget, especially in regards to material, financial, money, wealth, investments, things like that, okay? Look in the description, there is the Jupiter video and also that Mars in Virgo, which I think we have 5 or 4 weeks left where Mars is in Virgo. So go and check that out. But this is about feeling very comfortable right now, feeling on top of your game, feeling, I want to say like, accomplished. I was going to say smug, but it's not a smug feeling, okay? Right, let's have a look. It's a sort of like accomplished. What's crossing that is positive. This is either what will hinder or help you, and of course this will help clearing the mind and getting in touch with spirit. If you're wanting to achieve something right now, achieve a goal, definitely get in touch with spirit. Clear your mind of any obstacles or challenges you think you have in the way, because none of us really have obstacles or challenges. This is the human story, and the story of the tarot is the same, where we're able to go through different things, and it's all about learning and healing. So for those of you who want to be accomplished, I'm sure we all do. Okay. We all want to be accomplished, right? But it's about clearing the mind and not telling ourselves things that are not true. Let's have a look at Spirit's focus. You have the Sun. Focus on being happy. Focus on the little things as well that make you happy. There's a child on this card because the sunflowers are at the back of this child, okay? Being childlike, doing things that make you happy, that make you feel accomplished. That red scarf or the red banner here is about victory, so a lot of victory coming in if you just do things you love and are passionate about, all right? I always say this in pretty much every reading. Let's have a look at Spirit's advice for this time. Spirit's advice, King of Swords in the reverse, but the King of Swords is here. Some of you may have found it very difficult to be clear and concise in your communication. Some of you could be connecting with a masculine air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. But I feel this is more like your energy. If you feel it's difficult, just because the King of Swords did come out in reverse, to communicate, especially with a friend or a family member, not necessarily a lover, just stand back and take some time away from the situation. That's Spirit's advice. And they don't have to be an air sign masculine. But I feel this is mainly like your communication. King of Swords in the reverse is not knowing exactly how to handle a situation or communicate something. So take a step back with the Hermit card being here and look at things from a different perspective. I do feel it's like a family member or a friend for some of you, okay? Thank you, Gypsy, and you will be first. Hi, Teresa. Oh, who's Teresa? Hey, Jamie. Why did you say Teresa? There isn't a Teresa on the list. Maybe Gypsy's called Teresa. Okay. Hi, Jamie. We have another moderator. Hi, darling. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Your name's Teresa. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I understand. Let's have a look at what you don't see coming or what you need to know the most. All right, Seven of Cups. I do feel there's a little bit of trepidation here, especially because that King of Swords came out reversed. You may not be feeling strong enough to communicate something with someone. You may be feeling very guarded, right? Because we have this Nine of Wands. Like, I've been through so much, either with this person or in this situation before from the past, and now I'm confused again on an emotional level. So there could be some confusion coming in. Take your time in regards to making commitments or making any sort of... My mind's just gone really foggy. If you've got brain fog, take your time, okay? You may need to get more research or more information in regards to a person or a situation, especially if you have brain fog or if you are just confused on an emotional level about what to do. Maybe someone I'm hearing has said something which has confused you, because the Page of Swords can be immature communication coming through, and it's possibly confusing you, all right? You need to possibly then take that time, with the Hermit being here, to think about what you need to say or how you need to proceed with this person. I do feel it's like a family member, right? Queen of Wands, always go back to your spiritual source. Go back to your higher self. Go back to God. Go back to Jesus. Go back, whoever you pray to. Ask your angels to protect you and your spirit guides to guide you. Always, okay? This Queen of Wands is coming out a lot lately. Hi, Canoe. Welcome to you. I just rhymed, but I didn't mean to. Okay, and you are added to the list, Canoe. All right. So let's have a look and see what else is here. Yeah, I feel there's a decision to make, but I feel that you need more information. And especially if you have some sort of brain fog, take your time, pray. We have the Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands, which are very spiritual cards to me as a reader. Take your emotion out of the decision. That's the word I wanted to say, decision, right? And just realize it's your decision and yours only to make. Don't let other people sway you. It could have to do with a relationship, with a friend, or a lover now, because we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Take your time, especially if you're thinking on ending a relationship. Maybe it doesn't have to be ended, or maybe it doesn't have to end. Take your thoughts out of the situation. Do things on a practical level. Nine of Wands. Yes, you've been through a lot, but you've learned a lot in situations, okay? Right. Gypsy. Teresa. Okay, Teresa. Teresa, post your question. We're going to be using a few cards. I'll use the base wisdom cards like I was doing, or like I'm doing for my July 25 readings. If you want a different cards, if you want to use the tea leaf tarot, because I know a lot of people like that tea leaf oracle. Let's have a look. What does Spirit need to tell me? Okay. I don't know if you know someone called Samantha. If you don't, do not worry, Teresa. There could be someone in spirit called that, someone that you know, or Sam, but I feel like the word Samantha, like a long word. So, you know, just park that if you don't know anyone or anyone that's past called Samantha. This could be someone that's coming into your world. So I just got really strong pressure in my right ear. It didn't ring, it's just pressure. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of sinusy or ear-related problems. I'm picking that up, okay? All right. So just park that, Teresa. There may be someone coming into your life in the next couple of weeks or couple of months, I'm hearing. So just, yeah, park that. Let's have a look at what Spirit wants you to know. You're overgiving. You're overgiving way too much, Teresa, to other people, possibly people that, you know, don't deserve your energy or your time. It doesn't have to be financial. It can be just your time and energy, or you're thinking about something too much where the other person isn't really caring. But I feel that you're aware of this, okay? I feel that you're aware of this. And it's time to level up in some sort of way. There may be like a lot of, or has been, a lot of conflict with someone or a group of people. This could be in your workplace if you work. But I also feel very positive, okay? So I do feel that like good things are going to come of this. I see you like putting your head down and working really hard, either at work, on a project, or with something, okay? Let's have a look and see. That was going to be the pick a card, but it came out face up, so we'll just put it there on the side, okay? Okay, so we have one of the court cards. This happens a lot when I do the mystery card. It's one of the court cards, one of the one of the fire pentacles. I always like pause when I do this. The pentacles cards, the wands, the swords, or the cups. Okay, it's one of those, and it's either a page, a knight, a queen, or a king. Okay, so see if you can tune into what that could be. Let's have a look. We're going to use the wisdom cards for the base for the first 3 cards. What does Spirit want Teresa to know? Please, Spirit, show me clearly what Teresa wants to know. What she wants to know. That's interesting that I said that. Right, first of all, you're going to get some information that's going to come in really quickly, okay? And I feel it's going to make you happy. I feel that it's very positive. But there's some sort of information you've either been waiting for or you haven't, and it's just going to come in like out of the blue. So there's some sort of message coming in here. Someone is going to communicate something to you, and right now you're either waiting for this to happen or it's going to come out of the blue. It's either one or the other. But because the To the Sea card is here, this is also a 2-pronged effect, Spirit saying, where you're just going about your everyday business, going with the flow. And if you're not, Spirit saying to try and go with the flow a little bit more and live in the present moment. Or you're waiting for something and you're going with the flow while you're waiting for the answer, okay? So it's either one or the other. You don't have to tell me which one it is. You know what's going on in your life, okay? I do feel that a call's going to come in, like a call or a message via SMS. I don't think it's email, okay? Right, so let's have a look and see what else is here. I feel it's something that's going to make you happy. I don't think it's something that you need to be worried about. And then you have the New Life card. So we're going to clarify these now. So why is Teresa... See, we got the 3 of Cups, which was going to be the mystery card, but then it's like, whatever. it came up face up. So whatever information coming in is going to make you happy. Let's have a look at this flow card. So go to the Sea card is about putting your head down, having a lot of trust and faith in Spirit, going about your every day-to-day life while being very patient. So I feel there's a lot of patience. I think you are having a lot of patience. And even though sometimes you feel a little frustrated, I'm hearing frustration about this waiting period, you know that there's something coming in. So just know, Teresa, that there is some information coming in that's going to help you move on to something or away from something, okay? It could be something you've been struggling with for a while. It could be something you've also been worrying about. So let's see what clarifiers are going to come out here. Why is the To the Sea card here? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Perhaps it's something to do with finances or a job. Perhaps it's something to do with like a female that you know, but I feel it's more to do with you, all right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun or rising energy here. Could have to do with the masculine as well, because the King of Pentacles wanted to come out. Page of Wands in the reverse. There's definitely something you're waiting on hearing. You're possibly waiting on hearing about some exciting news, possibly to do with a job, okay? Possibly to do with finances, because the Queen of Pentacles is here. And you're being very patient and you're letting things just proceed as normal while you're having faith and waiting. So we've got possibly a lot of people around you as well. Just know that you are going to also detach from a habit or a pattern that you have or a person, right? Five of Wands in the reverse. Like I said before, I do feel that you're removing yourself from any drama or chaos or anything. To the Sea is a very calm card. She's on the ocean, the waters are calm, and this talks about your emotions. So staying emotionally out of any drama or any situations that could cause your energy to be more aggravated. Just be patient here because something is coming in. What is this message coming in? A message that's coming in very quickly. Yeah, and look at that, the Judgment energy, and that horn talks about, you know, when we're talking here, is like a call or contact, okay? But the Judgment card is a second chance. It's also being reborn. It's also moving into a different timeline. So whatever message is coming in is going to shift you, all right? Stop worrying about this. What are you worrying about? Hi, Eddie. Hello, lovely. You're really worried about the outcome to something, but stop worrying. Spirit really wants you to stop worrying because you've got a new life coming up. One more card on this message in a bottle energy. Six of Cups. Perhaps you feel you've missed out. This did come out in the reverse on a path that you could have taken. Perhaps something came up and you rejected something and now you're worried you've lost it, but you haven't lost it, right? You're going to be on exactly the right path that you're meant to be on, and Spirit's going to reward you for your patience. I just feel like a lot of rewarding here for you waiting, okay? And there's this new life, so let's have a look at this new life energy. Ooh. Six of Pentacles. Like I said, it was in the reverse. You need to stop over giving your time, energy, or even finances to others because it's not serving you, okay? It's not helping you in your life to overgive, right? And this new life is going to bring you a lot more financial gain. I'm going to say you're going to feel a lot more secure. This came out in the collective as the first general energy. So go back and have a look at that if you didn't see it. But the King of Pentacles is here. So whatever's coming up is upgrading you. You're being shown now as the Queen to the King, which is an upgrade, especially financially. But please stop overgiving to others because it's not helping you. Just because you get more money, say you get a promotion and you get more money, that doesn't mean to say you have to go splurge it, spend it, or even especially on other people, okay? But something's coming that's going to put you in this Empress. Feeling on top of your game, feeling comfortable, being able to have something, do something for yourself that's luxurious as well, okay? So I do see more finances coming in, all right? Let's clarify the to the Sea at the bottom here. Yeah, it's maybe to do with work or finances or some sort of legal contract, but it's going to make you very happy. So just know that it's coming in, okay? Chariot. Spirit is real, and this is very set to the Sea card. It's also the number 7. You could be seeing sevens, but this is Spirit really leading you with this message in the right direction. Know that you are exactly where you need to be in your life, okay, Teresa? You are exactly where you need to be. You are being led, and whatever's coming in this new life is going to be more peaceful, okay? It's going to be exciting. And it's going to be something that you are like, oh, and now I can start doing all the things that I wanted to do and that I planned. So well done for your patience. I think you've been through a lot, and I think you've been very patient, and Spirit is going to reward you for that, okay? And then we have the pick a card. I don't know if anyone tried to guess it. I don't think anyone did. But remember, guys, we're doing giveaways. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, yeah, some message. So this is a message, communication, coming in really quickly. This ties the reading together perfectly, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so amazing. And that should happen in the next 2 weeks, I'm hearing, okay? It won't be that far away. All right. Eddie, you are next. Eddie, my lovely man, post your question. It's my brother in arms. My brother in arms is on, okay. Eddie, what does Spirit want you to know? Where's your question, my dear? Let's have a look at your energy. I'm just going to do some, between each read, I'll just do a little bit of Palo Santo. My half price reads start again on the 1st of July, okay? I will be putting a post on the post section of my channel there, all right? And probably every couple of days just to let everybody know, and may even send out some emails just to say half price readings are available again. So look out for that. If you get an email from me, it's just a generic email, okay? So let's have a look and see. And there's no obligation, of course, to book a reading. It's just to let everybody know that I'm doing my half price reads. I did say like a few weeks ago I was going to bring those back in July, so I have to stick to my word. And I have time in July, okay? I have some time in July. Okay. Eddie. Lily donated, thank you, Lily. How much is half price? The half price is $20 for 30 minutes and $40 for 1 hour, which is in 2 parts, an energy reading and your questions. So I will put that in the description tomorrow, okay? Hi Starseed, how are you? Lily, thank you for your question. Eddie, post your question. Oh, here we go. I've got your question, Eddie. So Eddie and Lily have donated. It is a free reading, guys, but I always honor my donations, okay? Future outcome between Stacey, the Gemini, and I'm feeling extremely drawn to her in a healthy way. Okay, let's have a look, Eddie. I'm just going to do, it is a private link via YouTube, okay? Yes, it's $20 for 30 minutes, and it's a private link via YouTube. So I'll do the video on YouTube, I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll send it to you. No one else can see it, just you, okay? That's just the way I do it. Okay, if you want a face-to-face reading, it's a lot more money. So, you know, you don't need a face-to-face. And I actually find it a lot better to read without any distractions, okay? And I find that private readings, if people do face-to-face, they're asking a lot of questions, they're interrupting me. And it's just natural, right? You can't help it. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Right, Stacey and you. So I'm going to do exactly what I did, but I'm going to use this deck, okay, which is another tarot deck, Eddie. And I'm going to pull out 3 cards and we're going to clarify them in to do with Stacey Spirit. So the Lover's card is in here. I think it's called Harmony in this deck. So let's see. If this deck doesn't want to be used, it will... Ooh. Very nice. I will bring these up to the camera, Eddie. Okay. 2 major cards. Wow. Wow. Okay, this is really nice. Eddie, this is very nice. All right, let's have a look at a mystery card for everybody. You can guess what this is and possibly win a free 5-minute reading with me. If you get it right, I will give you a clue. Okay, so this is a Wands energy, Eddie, and everybody, from the Ace to the 10 of Wands. So see if you can guess what that is. You're only allowed 1 guess per person. Okay, so take your time. All right. Ooh, you know, Eddie, this relationship, I'm not going to say, for some reason, I'm going to say it may not last forever, which is probably not what you want to hear, but it may be a committed relationship that lasts a very long time, or it may last forever, okay? So I want you to use your intuition of how, and like I said, but you're an adult, okay? And you understand the spiritual journey. So I don't, you know, I'm not offending you, I know, by saying that. I'm also hearing to give something a go. This is a very spiritual union. Look at that. This is a meeting of minds. It's also the 2 of Cups, and it's very spiritual. And this card is actually called Spiritual Union in this deck, okay? So this person gets you. This person also makes you happy. You have the sun energy okay? This person brings you a lot of light. There's a lot of light about this person. And you actually have the Ace of Wands as your first card, which I'll show you in a second. I don't want you to second guess your feelings with this person. I know you've been through a lot. Don't second guess or don't think about past people or compare, I'm hearing. This is definitely love. I do feel if it's not love yet, it will definitely develop into love. So think positively on a mental level and do not compare. There's something very important about not comparing and not looking at past pains or hurts emotionally or even talking to her about them. It's not relative to your relationship. So that means that it's not going to happen again with this person, whatever happened in the past. So there's a lot of honesty here with this person. I do feel that they're very honest and they're very stable in that way, okay? As I said that, yeah, they're very honest, they're very stable, they're very who they say they are, okay? That makes sense to you, right? With this Four of Pentacles. What they say they mean what they say, right? So there's a need to really trust here that the devil, why you always get the fucking devil. The devil in the reverse, okay? That this person, like I said, is not the same as the past, right? It's really important. You're getting all the aces. I saw the Ace of Cups before. Now we've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Wands. This is new. This is a spiritual union. This is meant to be. This is going to bring you a lot of happiness. And I'm hearing also because Spirit knows God so much you need this happiness in your life, okay? Because he's a devil, yeah. So the first card we have is the Ace of Wands. So something is ignited within you here, being the fire energy. And you're like, oh, finally, I can feel some sort of bliss. Enjoy the romantic love, I'm hearing as well, right? Wow. So we got the Empress and the World have come out both in the upright. As you know, the World is about new opportunities, coming up with the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy, and it doesn't matter about the signs. So, don't get hung up on those, of course. You've got this putting her on a pedestal. She knows herself well. She looks after herself well. It doesn't have to be aesthetically. I'm talking about like mind, body, spirit, soul, etc. I'm hearing a lot of really long, good conversations. I think she likes wine. I'm seeing you both with like glasses of wine just on the sofa, like in dim lighting, talking to each other. I feel that you're going to spend time at her home as well, all right? But there's something here about really putting her on a pedestal and the new opportunity of passion coming in here. If it's what you want, right? It's really going to help with your healing because we have the transformation, which is the death energy. I'm also hearing the number 21. Maybe she's born on the 21st of a month. Let me know. April's coming through as well. But the death card is Scorpio energy. She's wearing this green tunic. This is heart energy as well. So we have passion, we have heart energy, right? Chakra. Yes, and this card, if you want to guess it, is one of the Wands energy, the Ace to the 10 for a free 5-minute reading. So don't go away, guys. See if you can guess that. We'll be doing this every reading. Okay, so let's have a look at why this Scorpio energy is here, this transformative energy. And I don't know if the number 21 makes any sense to you, so let me know if it does. So we have Pisces, the Hanged Man, in the upright. The Seven of Swords, interesting. Now you always get this card. And the Emperor. I just heard faith in humanity, okay? Faith in humanity. This, like, you guys are going to have a lot of philosophical conversations, and it's going to bring you a lot of faith in humanity, and that with her, like, God is good type of energy, okay? Because God's given me this person for a while, and not for a short time. I think it's something in between here. All right. I hope this is making sense. Maybe, you know, we'll look back at this in a few years' time and go, yeah, that relationship was really good. I feel that this person's been put in your life to transform you and grow you in some sort of capacity and build your faith again in humanity or in people, because there's a lot of mistrust in a subconscious level, I feel, okay? On a subconscious level. And if you haven't been intimate, I feel that, you know, you will be, okay? So Libra energy in the upright is here, very magician energy in this deck too. You have everything it takes to make this work. Just know that. And like both of you together have what it takes. She's very spiritual. So find out more about her spirituality, because that's coming through really strongly. Okay. Take it slowly. Take it slowly as you're getting to know each other. Yeah, look at that. The Fool, you have Aries energy. One more on the balance card, please, Spirit. And the Ten of Cups. I mean, I know that all these cards are going to be beautiful for you. There's a lot of healing that this person is going to bring you. Bringing you faith and humanity, I'm hearing again. So take your time with it. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of blessings to be had with this new start with this person, okay? And you have the spiritual union and the Sun card. So, I mean, really, you can't really get any better than this card reading, okay, in regards to this person. I don't know if you met this person online. Let me know if you did. That would be interesting to know that, okay, as well. Right. What did I say? This person's going to help you a lot with your healing. A lot. Okay. I'm also seeing the Ten of Pentacles, but it hasn't come out. This person is going to really stimulate your intellect. Okay. I'm just going to say it like that. Like, you know, when you're with someone and you're like, oh, we could have more stimulating conversation. It's all about what's on television or what's going on in the world, and not really deep conversations. And I just feel that, like, yeah, there's a lot of stimulating conversation. Tell me if you met her online. US dollars, please, Elaine. Thank you. 10 of Wands. It's... I'm almost like, I want to breathe a sigh of relief. You finally met someone, or you're saying, oh, fuck, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I finally met someone I can let my guard down with. I finally met someone that it's not like a struggle with. It's not a battle all the time. I'm actually also having intellectual conversations while I'm also going through healing and restoring faith in humanity, Spirit saying again, which means like trusting more, trusting what's going on, okay? So, Six of Wands is the successful connection here. And the Six of Pentacles is a lot of this person's balance. This person's balance on a mental level, spiritual level, emotional level. They're balanced. They know themselves, Empress energy, right? They know what they want. And you don't have to try so hard to like, it's so, this relationship's so difficult, okay? And I feel that they're going to be connecting quite quickly with you. Like when you SMS them, they're going to SMS back the same day. Or, you know, it's a relationship that's very equal on many levels. And if anyone guessed, and I don't know if they did because I haven't really been looking at the feed, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so Eddie, you could have met this person online, like I said, but this is like things moving very quickly, okay? Things moving very quickly, and I feel by August, like your relationship would have really cemented into something. I think July for astrologically and for a lot of signs is going to be a very pensive month. So you're probably going to be spending time with her, talking about things that are going, you know, talk about interesting things and spirituality, what she thinks about A, B, and C, and D, okay? Really nice energy. Thank you, Eddie. Lily is next. Lily and Eva, thank you for your donation. If you did donate, apart from Lily or Eva, please let me know, okay? All right. Lisa, I resigned from my job. The company valued me as the star, but I was in love with someone there and I had my own problems. It was overwhelming, made a choice out of emotion. Will they reach out for me to come back? Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, lovely. Is it the half price reading? You will get it before July. Okay, I can't say when you'll get it, but I've got a few to do. Thank you, Elaine. All right, Lily. So first of all, I sort of want to know whether you made the right decision and what's coming in for you. We're going to use the wisdom cards. And we're going to do the pick a card. I feel that there's some unfinished business here, either with the person or with the job, okay? Which is good if that's what you want. Like if you left your job and you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have left my job. I feel that there's some unfinished business. But everything happens for a reason as well. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Elaine. Let's have a look. So for those of you as well who are Virgo Sun or Rising, the July reading is on the video section of my channel. Okay, if you want to go check that out. All right, let's have a look and see. For Lily, what's going on with her job? I'm not going to focus on the person in this reading. I just want to focus on this job because I feel that that's more important in some capacity, okay? I mean, they both could be important, but the work is more so right now for you, okay? Oh, all right. There's regrets here from you. All right, there's this feeling here, Lily, that you're like, why do I always do this? I impulsively make a decision with my emotions without thinking first. Okay, so that is your story, Lily. Let me know. Because I do feel there's like a head in the hands, what have I done type of energy. Okay, that came out on the split before. There's something here about you're going to be spending a lot more time at home. And I'm not laughing, I'm just saying, you know, if you've left your job, there's obviously like, and this could be at home with yourself too, it's being able to spend time on thinking about the changes that you have made yourself, the tower moment that you created, to what is next. Okay. Why is this never-ending story here? So Lily's resigned. She's not sure if she should have. And now you're having second doubts or second thoughts. This also never-ending story could be about like, I'm always like meeting the wrong people or falling in love with the wrong people. You have got a lot of changes going on, or Spirit is possibly helped you create this tower moment. I just want to say to you, Lily, you can accomplish anything you want. Just because you've resigned, even if they don't ask you back, maybe that was an intuitive nudge to leave, to be able to put you in a different direction, Lily, okay? Now, this masculine could have been air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could have been, or rising, okay, sun or rising. This also could have been like someone in authority, I'm hearing. Okay. All right, this card will tie the reading together. It is a major arcana from the fall through to the world energy, one of the 22 cards of the major, okay? Thank you, Elaine. I saw your message. Thank you. Okay, so why is this never-ending story here for Lily? I feel there is something waiting for you that you're going to love. There is love coming in, as well as like a new job possibly. The Hierophant has come out in the reverse. Obviously, that's very poignant because we know you've left your job. It's going to allow you to look at other opportunities here, okay? Everything's happened for a reason. You've created your own tower. I want to keep saying by leaving, okay? Perhaps you got stuck in more of a like stagnant energy where you really wanted to shake things up. You've had a lot of strength to do this. I just want to say, okay? Yes, you followed your intuition. Yes, you followed the fact that your heart led you to do this or to make this decision. But it's required then a change. It's required you to, it's forced a change, Spirit saying, with the home card here, which is the number 5, okay? You're obviously going to spend a little bit more time at home, but at home within yourself, really in deep thought about your life and what you want with your life and what you want to bring into it now, okay? Queen of Cups. I feel there's a lot of dissatisfaction that came out in the reverse. And then we have the Emperor. That's that someone in authority I was talking about. Will they contact you? Yeah. There's a lot of heartbreak here. You will get over it. You will get over the pain from leaving the job. You will get over the pain from leaving this person or moving away from this person. I'm also hearing this person could be a father or they could be connected to somebody else, okay, if that's your story. Okay. So you've worn your heart on your sleeve. You've really followed your intuition here. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Leo and Aries on the table as well as Taurus. All right. Now, we're going to move on to future energy here where we have the Observer energy, right? Now, the Observer is taking your time to figure out where you're going to move to next, where you're going to go to next, what you're going to do next, okay? Will the job ask you to come back? I'm going to say they're not going to approach you. But if you approach them, it's possible, but I don't think you're going to do that. I think you're requiring a change, and I think that you're going to act upon the fact that now you need to look at your life, okay? Why is the Observer energy? Very Hanged Man type of energy, very like looking at things from all different perspectives, where you live, where you want to, like what sort of thing you want to do, if you have to move, if you want to move, okay? Make sure that you're using your spirituality. Make sure that you're praying, asking your angels to protect you. There is a lot of growth here for you, more Leo energy, but you've got a lot of growth here with these sunflowers, okay? On a spiritual level, you really felt like you were drawn away from this situation. Queen of Swords in the upright. This is all parts of your personality. You're like, yeah, I'm going to communicate with Spirit and I'm going to ask for signs and I'm going to observe and see what happens while applying for other jobs and figuring out what I'm doing in my life. But there is a lot of spiritual stuff going on here, prayer, right? You will get possibly a payout from this job. It may be small as it may be. It's going to be something. There may be like a severance check coming in or severance payment coming in. I'm also seeing that this is in the upright. Things will balance out for you. So let's have a look at what that is. Clarify that, please, Spirit. Clarify the balancing out of material, especially. Yeah, 10 of Wands. So some sort of burden has been released here for you. Right? You've let go. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You've let go. All right? You've let go. You've put the burden down. You've taken the emotion in a way out of the decision because you followed your mind as well as your emotion. Okay? And there is a new beginning for you. Ace of Wands. With a new job, I do feel. I don't feel it's the old job. I feel that you definitely let go of that because it was too much. It was too much weight on your heart. It was too much weight on you, generally. And there is a new position coming in for you with a new job. And it will require a lot of change and possibly change within where you live, if you want it to be, okay? New contract coming in, 3 of Pentacles, you will be signing a new contract. Any more with this strength energy? Yeah, look at that, 2 of Swords in the reverse. You took the emotion out of this decision and use your mind. So don't think you just did it out of random. You've been thinking about this for a while and you have the strength to do it. So well done to you, right? Seven of Cups. There may be some healing here in release of this emotional contact or connection with this person, okay, with the masculine. But you will get the clarity you need. It does come down to spiritual strength, as always, but you will, like I said, you will get the answers that you need. So try and do some heart chakra work and healing in that regard. Keep looking for work. Maybe spend a little bit of time on your own here. Don't doubt yourself, Five of Swords. I feel this is you doubting what you've done. I think that it's important that everything happens for a reason. You've got two aces here, which is new beginnings. You are moving forward, not backwards, right? So just know that you are protected and that you will like get what you want in the end or what you need, because the Star is here. So you've worked very hard. You've got like knowledge and wisdom behind you for work, and the next job. And there's the Empress. Like, you've put yourself first here, your heart chakra first. You've put yourself first, and you're going to be okay financially, just to let you know that, okay? That was your reading, Lily. If anyone wants an extension on any of these any of these mini reads, let me know. I'm doing half price reads from July 1st. Let's have a look at the pick a card, okay? The pick a card, the mystery card is here, and it is the Lovers. The Lovers, in this regard to your question and your situation, is about really connecting with your higher self, connecting with spirit, and also knowing that there is a person that spirit is trying to bring you into. I don't think you could have met this person if you'd have stayed where you were, right? If anyone wants to do the guess a card game, the mystery card, I'm doing it for everybody's reading. Eva is next. So Eva, let's have a look at your question. I think it's a general. Let's have a look in the next following months. I'm going to do for the month of July, August, September for you, Eva. So let's have a look at that, okay? What does Eva need to focus on for the month of July, August and September? I just heard the word truth, right? So truth is really important to you, possibly in a love relationship or something. Someone's going to open their heart to you. Possibly you're going to open your heart to another person. You're going to find the truth of how someone feels about you. You can talk to me if you like while I'm doing your reading, Eva, just to say yes, thank you. You don't have to say anything too much. I do feel that there's like a split here. So you're standing still. This could be a Mercury retrograde on July 18th for the next, like, for 5 weeks after that into August. I think it's about August 10th or something that finishes. I'll have to put that information tomorrow's live. But there's something here about you standing still and going, right, what direction should I go in? And you can stand there as long as you need to, okay? Just know that. You don't have to rush your decision. But there is some sort of change coming through. Let's pull 3 cards. Let's do exactly what we did for Lily here. All right. Eva, thank you. Virgo energy. We also have Aquarius energy. Ace of Wands, masculine energy here. I do feel this is about love, like I said right in the beginning. Okay. All right, let's pull a mystery card that will tie the reading together. We have the number 10 and the number 1. Did you see that? I don't think anyone's seen that. This is a major card from the Fool through to the World, okay? So one of the 22 majors. So see if anyone can guess that energy. Let me just breathe. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm hearing the name Mark for you. I don't know if Mark or Marcus, or definitely four-letter word, okay? Four-letter name. I don't know if that means anything. That may be coming up for you. You may be meeting someone that's significant in your life in the next 3 months with that name or surname, okay? Things are falling into place for you. Who's Marco? There you go. Okay. So Spirit just said Mark, but Marco, Marcus, Mark, same thing, right? I think it is Mark in Spanish, maybe. Maybe he's Spanish. Okay. I don't know what's difficult. Maybe it's difficult being away from him. You did say it's long distance, but I'm seeing Wheel of Fortune here with this serendipity card. So you have this four-leaf clover. So there's some sort of... Okay, I've got Spirit here now, so that's why I stopped, because I've just got Spirit externally. They're wanting to come in. Yes, you may come in. Okay. And they can step up behind me. You can step in behind me. Okay, I feel like, okay, I'm just going to stop the reading because I need to like talk to this person. There is a young-ish female under 30 that passed. So if you know a female, and it doesn't have to be for Eva, all right? It can be for someone else online. But there's a young female that wants to speak to either Eva. I don't know her name. You've said Barbara. Okay. And I just heard daisy chains. Don't know whether that means anything to you. Okay. It could be someone you went to school with, but there's someone that's passed over. It's definitely a spirit that's passed. She's sort of, you know, it takes a while for them to trust to come in completely, like into my space. So let's just park that a minute. Okay. I do feel that they're under 30. Yes. Oh, Chanley's asking that question. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Things falling into place for you. I feel that you're realizing something here on a mental level, that you need to move away from something. Something's got difficult, something's got hard. But saying that, in that case, there's still some unfinished business in regards to that, okay? So Eva, let me know if you know someone, a female that's passed, definitely under 30. They wouldn't be older than 35, okay? So the Three of Wands, you are being magnetized in a different direction. Not that you're turning your back on your partner, but you're maybe thinking about going towards them. But there's something lining up here, okay? All right, I'm just going to say this. All right, I'm just going to say this, Eva. It's about time that happiness came in, balance came in, fairness came into your life. I feel there's a lot of things that are just unfair, things that are confusing. I'm confused right now. I've got brain fog. Okay, things are going to line up for you in a good way, right? They are. You're thinking of taking a new path here. And you know what? It's time that you did this. It's like Spirit is like, okay, on a spiritual level, Spirit is trying to line you up in a different path. And you know this. It's like you're being magnetized away from something or towards something else. But I feel it's something else. Now, I'm not saying to leave your partner. I'd never say that, okay? But you are being drawn to something else, and it's time. All right, there's a new beginning. There's a new opportunity. The World, the Ace of Wands, okay? There's a new opportunity. So what is this new opportunity for you? I feel, do you want to, I don't know if you're living with family, but there's possibly like you've been thinking of moving or leaving where you live. especially with the Three of Wands here, okay? You want excitement. Possibly you want to travel. Why is the Yang energy here, Spirit? Show me clearly what this Ace of Wands is. Eight of Swords and the Moon. Because you don't know what it is. It's funny, it's that type of energy where my friend said, how do I know what to manifest? Or if I don't know what I want, there's this not knowing exactly what it is you want right now. You want this new beginning. You want excitement, all right? You want love. You want excitement. But there's negativity that surrounds you, I'm hearing, possibly in a family situation with your partner. And there's fear here. There's fear here to leave something and go to something. So whether you're leaving and going to your partner, or you're leaving a situation where you live and going somewhere else, or moving away from your partner, it's either moving to him or moving away from him. But you're already away from him, so I feel that you're wanting to move towards him. And then you've got the Moon. It was like fear attached to this, possibly tears about being apart, positively. I was going to say, okay, so I just wanted to say positively, negatively, or positively negative conversation because you are apart. So maybe it's time that you did come together. So it's either leaving or staying or going towards him here. Right. I'm feeling that if you're definitely leaving. You're leaving somewhere, okay? And you're worried. You're fearful of what it's going to bring. But I want you to think more positively because you are the magician. Like, you have that magician energy in you. You could be a Gemini, okay? Yeah, if you guys could try and guess this card, it is one of the majors, all right? One of the majors from the Fool to the World. So let's have a look at this unfinished symphony. There's something, if you do leave, because you're being put on a different path, you need to finish up. It could be communicating with someone. Yeah. So you don't leave where you are, because we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Don't leave where you are without communicating to someone what you need to communicate them to. So maybe you're leaving family, or maybe you're leaving friends. And you need to close something off here before you get pulled towards where it is you're going, okay? And give someone the benefit of the doubt, I'm hearing, or give someone the communication that they deserve. So I think you're needing to communicate definitely something to someone before you leave and go. And I think you will go because we've got the Judgment card here, okay? And you know it's bringing you this. So your intuition is correct, even though you don't know exactly what or why or where you're going. You just feel this magnetic pull to do this, right? So it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And I would never say to leave, but I do feel that you'll be making that decision, and to tie up loose ends where you are, and to take the emotion out of it right now, right? And not be fearful and trust yourself. All right, let's have a look and see what else we have. There's something about music. I just wanted to sing. Perhaps you used to sing, or you don't anymore, or you used to sing, or there's a particular song. I'm also hearing Justin Timberlake music. I don't know what that means to you. Could be for someone else online, okay? Justin Timberlake, I'm getting that. Cry me a river, cry me a river. I'm getting that song. So maybe like there's been a lot of tears and you're like sick of it. Here we go, movement energy, 8 of Wands, very strong August. King of Cups, okay, your love, your love. Actually, there's a song. Justin Timberlake sang a song. My love. I don't know. I used to listen to him a lot, but I don't so much anymore. I like his old music. Okay. And the Magician. Wow. What did I say? This is just clarifying everything I'm saying in the reading, that you have the power, right, to believe that you can create anything. Will you find a job there? Of course you will, okay? It's about believing. Look at what you can accomplish by moving on, okay? Don't get stuck in that stagnant energy. If there's things that you need to say and do before you leave, do it and say it. But you have a new doorway opening up here. And I don't know if anyone guessed, but if you did guess, the High Priestess, follow your intuition, right? Trust yourself more. Communicate this and your feelings as well. Pisces energy. All right, you've got triple Pisces in your reading. Maybe you have it in your chart. Maybe you are a Pisces. Maybe you have, maybe it's a sister sign, or maybe like you have, like, which I mean, like maybe you're a Cancer or a Scorpio. But yeah, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If anyone wants any extensions on these readings, I am doing half price reads from July 1st. You can book with me now. And that is $20 US for a 30-minute reading, $40 US for an hour reading, which includes an energy reading, okay? So I do this now and again, all right? Pisces is in my chart, cool. So we haven't had anyone on the free list yet because I've had lots and lots of donations, which I appreciate. I don't know if anyone's donated while I've been doing everyone else's readings, but if they did, let Elaine know, or Chanley know, or Jamie know. I've got a few moderators on, and I appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much. I know you love it anyway. I know you love it, else you wouldn't do it. As far as that spirit that came in, I don't think they're here anymore, but they came in for someone. Maybe they'll come back, okay? General love. Thank you, Eva. Critica, are you single or coupled right now? Okay. I had my nails done the other day, and I actually don't really like, I don't know, the woman that did them, she was lovely, but she wasn't my normal nail person. You know, when you have a nail person, you're like, that's the person. Okay, Critica, let's do a reading for you. We won't be using oracle cards for the free reads. They're just extra for the donated reads. Let's have a look. But your reading's still going to be fabulous. 16 on the screen. That's what I like to see. Okay, you have a new beginning coming up, whether it's in love or whatever it is. Okay, let's have a look and see. I feel that something's coming in that you're going to get excited about. You need to get out of your mind. You're thinking too much. You're confused. You're confusing yourself, Critica, okay? With like, I'm confused in love. Like, who do I go? Am I like, is that person interested in me? Or am I really interested in them? You need to go with your gut. You need to go with what you're feeling a lot more. I do feel there's a masculine either in your peripheral right now or coming in, because Spirit's going like that to me. So you're coming together. Possibly an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine, okay? Yeah. You need to, okay, so just, okay, ooh. Okay, I wanted to say something, then I just said Jesus, and then I wanted to say paradigm, actually. Okay, so you're moving into some sort of new timeline. You need to let go of an old way of doing things, thinking, doing, whatever, okay? It's not served you before, so you need to, like, look at that, all right? How you view love, how you view relationships, what sort of person do you want, how you act within a relationship. Are you clingy? Are you needy? Are you independent? Are you free in some sort of capacity within the relationship? What is it you want? Now, if you don't have that answer, you need to figure that out first, because there's brain fog here, okay? Okay. All right. There's some sort of heartbreak you're going through or have gone through as well. Let's have a look at the mystery card. You can all guess what this is. It will tie the reading together. It is a Pentacles energy from the Ace to the 10. See if you can figure out what that is, guys. I love how I've got 18 people on. Awesome. Let's do past, present, and future with the free reads. Past for Critica, what's here for the past? Or recent past. Past in love for Critica, Three of Wands. Very similar energy to what I've been reading for people, for the energy that I'm going through right now as well. Okay, you're possibly with a masculine you're very passionate about, or you have been, or like been intimate, or just like friends with benefits type of energy, and you're thinking that you want more than that, okay, right now. Or this person, you're either losing interest in them, or you feel they're losing interest in you, and that's why that Seven of Cups energy I was seeing is coming through, okay. And I feel that you're being drawn to the person you're supposed to be with, right? I feel that there's a person that's sort of like waiting for you, almost twin flame energy. So it'll be interesting to see if we get the Four of Wands coming out. This is a Pentacles energy, guys. Okay. And if you guess it, I'll try and look at the feed. Oh, okay. So you're trying to figure out, this came out sideways, whether you're still passionate about this person that you've been seeing in the past or currently, and whether you want to continue with this, whatever it is, situationship, I want to call it, okay? Because I feel that your twin flame wants to come through. And I feel that they won't come through until you've released this person, right? Someone's really hungry online. Go and have something to eat. I just want to say that. All right, let's have a look and see present energies. That's recent past or current or what you're going through right now. Because I feel it's like either what you've just gone through or what you're going through right now. So let's have a look at present energy. Yeah, you're undecided about something. You're undecided about a situation. You're also like, oh, it's almost like you don't want to give something up until you've got something to replace it. Now, that is very, I don't want to be condescending when I say this, but it's quite immature energy, where you're like, because then you don't know yourself to not give something up until you've got a person that replaces them. All right. I would say no. And the Chariot in the reverse is saying that Spirit is trying to push you on a different path here, a path that now and again you think about. So if you've thought recently about, should I move away from this person because it's not really giving me exactly what I want, then that is not your person, right? It is confusion. It's because that is not your person, right? So I would say no. I would say no, it's not. Because if it was, the Four of Wands would have come out already, or the Eight of Pentacles, which is another one of my twin flame cards. Right now, you're confused. There's the Seven of Cups, and that's just Spirit clarifying exactly what I said, because I saw this card before I even started pulling cards, like I said. And that's why I say I'm seeing the Seven of Cups, or I'm seeing confusion. So there's emotional confusion. You need to get clear, okay? Because I don't feel that this person is the person. Wow, get clear. As I said that, look at that, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Getting clear, getting grounded. Do some grounding meditations. Do some work on your third eye, which is connecting yourself to your human self, to your higher self. To be the caretaker of your human self, your higher self needs to emerge. To observe your human self and to care for it. And to help it make decisions, right? Future energy, Page of Pentacles. Now, when my Page of Pentacles comes out, this is redirect your focus on something else, something different, a project, your work, your friends, something else, all right? Because your attention is on somebody where it needs to be on other things, and it will help you to remove yourself from their energy. You will be successful in doing that. Six of Wands. Okay. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yes. You will be successful in doing that. You're taking a new road, but you don't have to take it straight away. You may move away from this person, but you don't have to do it straight away. Okay. But there is some sort of a need to really like focus on your emotional, you're confused because Spirit is trying to say you're not on the right path, okay? It's time to move on to something. And yes, it's going to be emotionally struggling, and yes, there's going to be like healing to be done because of that, but you will be successful, right? So think positively, because there's a world of opportunity opening up here for you in love, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Just know that everything you've learned from relationships in the past, right, has got to do with this star, the ultimate adventure and opportunity with a new person that's stable. Look at that, the Emperor. Stable, exciting, possibly twin flame. This is twin flame energy wanting to come in. The Fool, look at that, a new start, a new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. And this can be to do with career as well. You need to change your way of thinking. I'm going to say by August, you're definitely going to be on a different path. Spirit's really wanting to push you forward and elevate you, not just in relationships, but possibly in career and possibly to do with travel. But you're too, like, you're scared here. You're scared. You're scared of the conflict it may cause to move forward. Look at that, fear on the split, okay? So there is love coming in. I don't think it's right around the corner, to be honest, though, here, Critica. I think it's, you know, look at that, the fear wants to come out. You've got to get over your fears of being on your own for a while and doing some healing, because there's so, look at that, the World, the Star, the Fool, the Death card. Oh my God, there's just so much brand new things coming in for you, but it won't happen until you get out of that emotional confusion. You've got the Knight of Wands, an exciting, passionate new relationship, all right, that's going to support your independence and growth. No more heartbreak. And then the Empress here as well. Two of Cups is also here. So I don't think it's like right around the corner. I don't give time frames, and I don't see it being in 2025. I think your attention needs to be refocused on work, a project, friendships. Be interesting to see, if you have a look in the description, that is the Jupiter reading from Laurie Lothian from Lunatic Astrology, and she will tell you for your sun and your rising what you need to focus on, guys, for the next 12 months and what blessings Jupiter's bringing in. It'd be interesting to see, Critica, if you watch that, what area of your life it's going to be, because it may not be love, it may be social, work, it may be finances, it may be property, it may be travel, whatever it is, it may not be love, okay? Okay, and this card is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about looking where you've been in the past, looking where you are right now, and planning for your future, right? Thank you, Chanley. And it was the 7, and I don't think anyone guessed 7, but it is the 7, okay. I'm going to take a quick break. Please, guys, don't go away, all right? I don't think who got it. I don't think anyone got it, okay? Because I know that people said the 9. I think someone said the 10. Sassy said the ace. Jermaine said 4. We got a 5 here. There's no 7. There's no 7. Better luck next time, okay? 11. There's no such thing as 11, Jamie, darling. It's only the 1 to the 10, okay? 11 is the Justice card, so we're not doing majors then, all right? We were doing something else. So if you want to donate, you can do so now. Let one of my moderators know. We got Chanley, we've got Elaine, we've got Jamie online, okay? Princess, otherwise, is next. I'm going to take a quick break. I won't be too long. Don't go away, guys. You've got a chance to win a free reading. Okay, thank you so much for waiting. I was very as quick as I could be. Okay, so let's have a look and see what is here for Certified Princess is next if no one's donated. So Certified Princess is next. If you want to donate to Jump the Queue, the PayPal is below. It is $5 and let one of my moderators know. You'll see with the little blue and the little tool what's coming towards you soon. Okay, what energy is here for Certified Princess? Are you trying to find some information out about something, possibly within your family or a person within your family or a living situation? You're trying to find something out. It could be about money. It could be about finances, okay? It could be about where some money went to. Interesting, okay? Because there's something about money involved, possibly with a family member, okay? So let me know if that makes any sense to you. Let's bring out a mystery card. I'm for Canada. What does that mean? Just letting you know. Okay. I'll speak to you on email, Elaine. Let's have a look and see what's here for Princess. Oh, okay. Is there a masculine? I'm just going to say, I'm actually going to show you the mystery card. Let's pull out a mystery card, another mystery card, different mystery card. So masculine in your life that you're focused on or thinking about. It could be a father, a grandfather. It could be to do with your father, or it could be to do with a brother, a sibling. It could be to do with somebody that has got a new job. And I know that's not you, but I just feel it's somebody else in your energy right now, okay, that you're thinking about. All right. It could be someone from a distance as well. It could be someone that you haven't seen for a while or spoke to for a while. Okay, so this is one of the cups energy from the Ace of Cups to the 10 of Cups. If whoever guesses it correctly will get a free 5-minute reading with me. So get on your intuition, guys. Tune in, say the first thing that comes to your mind. Hi, Joanne. All right. All right, let's have a look and see what's here. Anything else? Someone's got a cold. All right. The Eight of Swords, the Fool. Who is it you're thinking about? You're like, I want to say think positively about this situation. Don't put a negative spin on it on your mind. Someone's having a new beginning. It's the type of feeling like your siblings got a new job, they're moving away, or they've got a new opportunity and you're possibly sad about something, that they're moving away, or someone's going to get some really good news and it's good for them, okay? It's really good for them. But you're sad in a way, or you're nostalgic about it, or you're thinking like, what am I going to do now? Or what am I going to do without this person type of energy? I hope this is making sense, all right? One of the Cups energy, guys. You only have one guess each. Yeah, so there's some sort of conflict within you with the Five of Wands in the reverse. The Spirit doesn't want you to think negatively about this situation. They want you to just be happy for this person. That's what I'm feeling here with this, very strongly. So what else do we have here? Two of Cups. I feel this is a different situation that's going on. Confusion in a love situation or between you and a person, okay? I want you to really follow your intuition when this comes to this, because I feel that there's some sort of, and prayer is powerful, remember. I do feel it's possibly with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone you're connected to, possibly in a love situation, and you're confused, or you're confused how you feel about them. And perhaps someone's ghosted you, or really like you were communicating with someone and then all of a sudden they stop communicating with you, or they're going to. And this is possibly an air sign masculine. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I hope this is making sense. And if it's not, it will do, all right, in the future. I don't know if you're single or coupled, but there's some confusion about emotions, how you feel about each other, or you're not sure about someone. So if you're single right now and someone's coming in, you're not sure about the connection. Or if you're currently coupled, like you're starting to have second thoughts about this person. So you may keep this to yourself with the High Priestess being here, but you're right. In your intuition, you're right. Okay? Like you know. So you know. All right. Now, usually when spirit brings confusion about a love interest, this is because they're not the person for you. Especially if they start ghosting you. Spirit's saying, don't let this person confuse you. They're not that into you, I'm hearing. They're not that interested. That doesn't mean to say that you won't have someone in the future, because of course you will. But there's something about someone either coming in or in your life right now that you're just like, there's confusion here. You're unsure. So prayer is powerful. Get out of your mind. The need to really clear your mind and, you know, speak to spirit that's right in the middle of your reading to get this confusion, like to release the confusion, okay, about a particular person. There may be an apology coming in, even from this person. I'm sorry I ghosted you. I'm sorry. This is very immature energy. It's in and out energy. And whatever you want to do with that, that's entirely up to you. Okay, so what will you do with that? Apology. Why is the star here? You need to set some boundaries with someone and say, you know, I do feel the person that you're going to be connecting with is going to be ghosting you, and then they're going to come in, and it's really like causing you a lot of mental head effery, okay? And you really need to set your boundaries here, and your self-worth is really important, okay? Pisces, double Pisces, Aquarius, Aries in the majors here, all right? And this card will tie everything in together. The Six of Cups. And this is coming out quite a lot this week, and I'm feeling this in the energy, feeling nostalgic. This is also past life energy. This is like lessons to be learned, karmic, ancestral karma as well. It's almost like Spirit's trying to teach you your self-worth here. And to go for gold, I'm hearing, or go for better than, just better than someone that's going to ghost you, okay? The mystery card is the Six of Cups, okay? So no one got it again, but that's okay. Next time. Don't go away, guys. We've got 14 people online. Hi, Stella. Hello, darling. I know Grace donated for 2. So, Grace, post your first question. All right. With the donated readings, I will be using a base, okay, of the wisdom of the oracle. You've got changes going in and around your home life, Grace. Okay, happy changes. And also Spirit's wanting you to go the, like, to go the distance with something, to see something through, okay? Thank you, Stella. All right. Or you don't have to see something through. I'm also hearing like it's time to leave something, or it's time to... You have a decision whether to stay or whether to go. Okay, what did Tyler feel for me when we worked together 2 years ago? I was in a hospital job and he was a medical student. We had chemistry. We're too shy to act. I dreamt of him last night. So why is Grace dreaming of Tyler? Sometimes we dream of things or situations of I had a naughty dream last night about Eminem. And I wish I had that dream often because I really like him. I dig him. Okay. He's really SEXY. Tell you. Got a bit of a thing for Mr. Eminem. All right. Let's have a look and see what's here for you in regards to Tyler, the dream, communication, emotions, spirit, number 7, communication, spirit trying to communicate something with you, maybe wanting you to communicate with them. You're being like led here with the compass at the front. You're being led here to communicate, blue, right, and to open your throat chakra. And a lot of the times in this card, I'll say just go with the flow, but Spirit wants you to lift your head up and look at this arrow here. So maybe you're being led to try and communicate with him. Yeah, he is hot. I agree with you, Melody. Okay. Spirit is trying, look at that. Spirit is trying to help you here. A leg up, number 7. You could be seeing 7s. Now, if you start seeing 7s, this is just about, that's just a validation of this reading, okay? Maybe Spirit is going to help you try and connect with him. Maybe something will happen to connect you to him. Okay. And then the number 3. So 7, 7 and 3. Okay. What's going on with the dream of Tyler? Let's get a mystery card first of all. The number 10. And again, the number 7. So 7 minutes past 10 is on this card. Also, the number 13 and 14 may be significant, okay? To the sea. Let's have a look at the mystery card. Wow. Okay. Something is time. Spirit saying it's time. June or July. Okay, so the month of July is coming up. It's time. Oh, and the 7 is also July, right? So it's time here to discover how you're feeling emotionally. Now, it doesn't have to be about Tyler because I feel new love is coming in. And this is one of the cups energy from the Ace to the 10. So see if you guys can tune into what this is, okay? The Magician. So with Spirit's help, they want you to manifest him in. Which manifestation? I feel like I need to explain that in some sort of way. Now, in my description is a video on how to manifest. So go have a look at that, Grace. That's down in the description. There's 3 videos there, and one of them is the Dolores Canon video about manifesting correctly. So go check that out and see if you can like put that into practice. But Spirit's wanting you to pay attention, right? There's a pay attention energy here to your dream and to be more open emotionally. And you have everything it takes to create a beautiful relationship. Now, it doesn't have to be Tyler though, all right? It doesn't mean to say Tyler really wants to come in, but someone does. Someone wants to come in. And Spirit wants you to get your head out of the sand and get more into your emotions here. And you have the power to create a really beautiful relationship with someone. Maybe you need to still continue some sort of healing by releasing the past, or releasing him, or your mindset on the fact that he possibly was the one and all this, okay? Now, it doesn't mean to say that he isn't, and it doesn't mean to say that if you really want to manifest him back in, Spirit will help bring that in. But it's definitely time for new love or love in your life. Okay. I think you got a little bit set in your ways, being single, and there's passion and love wanting to come in here, okay? It's one of the cups energy channeling. Ten of Wands. So Spirit wants you to put that down possibly about wanting him to come in, but there is new love coming in, right? So why is the leg up card here? Why is the leg up card here? 5 of Wands. So Spirit's trying to help you with the battle within yourself about moving forward into a new relationship and working on your healing with that heart chakra energy with the 8 of Cups being here. Because I feel that it's like, well, no one really measures up to that person. So when other people come in to be interested in you, or it's almost like you have your head in the sand. So Spirit's just saying, no, she has her head in the sand. She's not like open to love. Either you got it correctly, either it is the Ace of Cups for grace, and there is new love, a peaceful relationship coming in. So either you can send me a reading, okay, email. So really needing to, like, it's time you opened your heart to love here. As confusing as it may feel, because you still possibly have feelings, or you're the hermit type of energy with the star in the lantern, you have that light on, leaving a light on for you. Leave a light on for me. I'll be there before you close the door. Give you all the loving you need. Something here about like fantasizing, but it's possibly an illusion. So there's an illusion here that you need to break free from and to be open to love, and it's time that you did so because there's a relationship coming in. I don't think it's Tyler, to be honest. I think a relationship really, really wants to come in, but it's not coming in yet because you haven't released your feeling for this other person, and it's time a relationship came in. Now, in the next 3 months, I do feel there's a new relationship coming in for you, and it's time. Again, the Judgment card on the TikTok, you can't get even more serendipitous than that. It's time, right? It's time. Right, get your emotions in check, get them balanced out here. Let's clarify to the C card. 3 of Wands, it's time to move forward into a new relationship. Okay, it's time to possibly release the chain that you have attached to yourself to Tyler. Just because you dreamt about someone does not mean they need to be in your life, because the Lovers is here, right? So you have a new relationship coming in. Don't try, just be. All right, you got the Ace of Cups there. What's your second question, Grace? I didn't see that. I didn't read the second question. So let's have a look at that. Okay. Okay, you didn't post your second question yet. So post your second question. It was the Ace of Cups. I think Eva got it correctly. So Eva won that. Beautiful. I think that's only 2 that have been won so far today. We've been on for an hour and 40. I did promise I'll be on for 2.5 to 3 today. So okay, so let's have a look at the new love coming in then. So need to be open your heart to love. Can you show me information, Spirit, about this new love, this person? Okay. You definitely have a soul contract with someone. There's a new soul contract coming in. August is very significant. August is going to be a massive month for people and moving forward with things, okay? So there may be some patience here. It may even happen during the Mercury retrograde, right? From the 18th of July through for the next 5 weeks. But I feel that Mercury retrograde would be very good for you to work on opening your heart chakra, doing heart chakra meditations, lots of prayer, asking God to bring forward someone into your life that is meant to be with you, to balance your emotions, Let's have a look and see. And to get grounded. All right. Let's have a look at a mystery card and see if it's you this time that wins the reading, okay? So Spirit is really, well, before I say any more, it's one of the major cards, one of the 22 majors from the Fool through to the World. That is here. See if you can tune into that and see what you feel that could be. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. That's usually the one that it is, okay? Ooh. So, wow. So you are going to manifest love. Use that description down the bottom, that Dolores Canon video, how to manifest correctly. Use that, right? And you will be bringing it in, okay? And it will bring you a lot of happiness as well, Grace. A lot of happiness coming in. This person is going to bring you a lot of happiness. The next 2 months, I'm feeling. And it may be someone which is very twin flame energy, but it's someone that you wouldn't normally want to entertain. Okay? It's someone you're like, I've manifested this in, and like, he's too short, or doesn't have enough hair, or there's something about someone coming in that you wouldn't normally go for. And that's usually, Grace, that's usually twin flame energy. So let's see if the twin flame comes out. All right. So what else do we have here? The Four of Pentacles. So don't get stuck. Yeah, you're going to find it a little bit difficult to balance this heart chakra, right? Because it keeps coming out in reverse, the Temperance card. Don't get stuck, right, on a type. Don't get stuck on a type. There's a type coming in that is just your type. In the end, by the time you get to know this person, you're going to be like, oh, I wasn't attracted to them, and now I'm head over heels in love with this person. So you need to be open here, okay, and follow your intuition, High Priestess, right, and use your spirituality. So you're very high on intuition right now. You've had the Magician twice in your readings. You've got the High Priestess. You've got the Queen of Wands. This is all very spiritual energy. So, and I know what that card is, right? So Spirit is trying to really pull you together here, right? And this person's going to put you on a pedestal. This person is going to treat you like a queen. Nine of Wands in reverse. Let your guard down. I know you've been through a lot. Go out and have fun with friends. If you don't have any friends, go and find some in a social group or however, okay? Get to know people, meet some people in your community, go out, have fun, join a singles group, anything, okay? Because that's where your star is. And that's the truth, Ace of Swords energy, okay? So this person may be a little bit younger than you. I wouldn't say a lot. You may be quite young, okay? But this is new love. There's the Ace of Cups again. Someone who is fair. Very equal energy here. There's the Lovers. Okay, and there's the Soul Contract. There's possibly... All right, there's really a real strong need to release yourself. And it's time to release yourself from any attachment you have to anyone from your past, whether it's an ex, but it's not going to work with the person from anyone from your past, okay? So you need to really focus on the new, focus on the happiness that's coming in. Spirit isn't showing me like a literal star sign or anything here. I only got that they may be a bit younger than you, okay? Definitely very, very strong soulmate, past life energy with that person. And this card here, which will tie the reading in together, is my lady has got it right. It's the Chariot energy, okay? So Spirit is trying to lead you towards this person, but you need to do that healing first, okay? All right. Who is next? We have Freedom. Freedom is next on the list. Oh no, sorry, Stella is next. Stella donated. Stella, post your question, and then we have Freedom. If anyone else donates, you can do so now. You can be next after Stella if you donate. Otherwise, we have Freedom next, okay, after Stella. What do the cards have to tell me regarding my manifestation and how it's going? So how is it going with Stella's manifestation? I just asked Spirit if this deck was okay to use, and Spirit just said perfect. Okay, but I think they were talking about how things are going with your manifestation and not necessarily the deck that I'm using. Okay, Spirit's really happy that you're actually Spirit's really excited that you are looking towards the future, that you're looking at what you've built so far with the building blocks card being here, and you're putting the past behind you and you're looking towards the future. See her looking towards the future. She's like, right, what's next for me? I've built a solid foundation and I'm looking towards my future, and I'm really like setting my sights high. You may feel that there's some unfinished business with someone or something that's coming up too. What else do we have here? TikTok. Yes, it is time for you to nearly take lift off with your manifestation, right? So this is really nice energy, Stella. So Spirit's saying you're doing perfectly, and they're going to bring you in the energy of the Fool. It may be to do with love, Stella. Is this to do with love? The way, I just want to say, the way you thought, your thought process, the way you process things mentally, right, is changing. And you're really working hard on your mental and being very flexible with yourself in that regard, okay? You're trying not to overthink things. You're trying not to think negatively. You're replacing it with positive thoughts. So you're doing a good job. And I think that's why Spirit said perfect. Like, you're really putting down anything like, I've got a decision to make. You know what? I can't make it. I'm parking it. Let Spirit be my guide. Talking to Spirit, asking them to take the wheel. And then that's working, right, for you. There's a lot of patience that you've had. Okay, let's have a look at the mystery card and see if you guys can guess what this is. And then after this reading, Freedom is this in reverse, Spirit? Let me do another one, because that one I'm not sure whether that was reversed or not. Okay. Right. So, Stella, don't say, okay, Spirit wants you to go, don't say I've done my mental work and I can stop doing it. Continue to do it, okay? I have been doing mental healing for a very long time now. How I process information, how I think about things, how I view things. My higher self looks at my human self and goes, right, am I really feeling that? Or is that really what's happening? I still continue to do that after years and years of practice and trying to, because the brain is the brain and the human self is the human self, and the brain can be your worst enemy and think shit that isn't even real, okay? How does that work? But it does. That's how your brain works, because fear is the human story. So continue to do your healing work. This is one of the swords energy from the Ace to the 10. So see if you guys can tune into what that is on an intuitive level, okay? I usually say the first thing that comes to mind is usually the right one. But this building blocks, you are definitely moving in the right direction mentally. Look at that, Six of Swords. But now and again, you slip back, so continue doing it. Channeling, it's not one of the majors, it's one of the swords from the Ace to the 10, okay? What else do we have? Oh, okay, this came out on the side. Hanged Man. If there's unsurety and in clarity on a mental level, okay, just continue, like I said, to do the work on your mental, and know that as long as you are continuously manifesting, Spirit saying that's perfect what you're doing. And any negative thoughts that can come in, just like push them aside. Because the ultimate outcome is the Fool, right? And it's also the number 9, because it's the number 36, which breaks down to a 9, which is the year of 2025. So this year, you will, I'm hearing, go leaps and bounds in your manifesting, and you'll start to see things happen. So watch the Jupiter video below as well in the description by Laurie Lothian from Lunatic Astrology, and have a look at, you know, where Jupiter lies in your sun and rising, and watch what spiritual expanse and growth is coming for you, Stella, okay? Whoops, I just moved the cord. In 2025, all right? So let's have a look and see what else. So your manifestations are working. You have the King of Wands now, so we have some tangible stuff here now. We have a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. So why is this person here? All right? They may offer you something you refuse to take. It's something to do with career or work, okay? Or you've done, oh, this has happened already, where you're like, no, I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. I want to look to the future. I'm not going to go back to that job or back to that line of work. There's something here where you are setting your sights higher, okay? Ashley, you got it correctly with the 5 of Swords. So that is tying all this reading in together for Stella to say that it's going to be a little bit more of a battle than you thought in the mental level, but to continue with that in your manifesting, okay? It is time for something to happen. What's time? It's time for you to come out of this lack of mentality, especially with all these swords, right? And this air energy, okay? The month of October, I'm hearing, will be very significant to you, all right? There is something coming in that's very equal, very tangible, possibly work. It could be a relationship, but I'm feeling very career here. And Spirit says there will be the time, and it won't be too far away, where you get what you want and what you've been manifesting. But don't just take an opportunity, right? If you feel it's not right for you, Stella, especially if it's a past job or a past line of work. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles, brand new opportunity coming in. It's nearly time for this to come in, especially if you've been trying to manifest work. Ashley got the 5 of Swords, yes, so she gets the free reading. Wow, look at that, 6 of Cups came out in the reverse. That's just clarifying not to go back to a past line of work or a past job or a past boss if offering you something. Like, don't go there, Spirit's saying. So there's a new opportunity coming in here that's going to bring a lot of success to you in regards to career, Stella. It's possibly coming from an air sign, masculine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone who is very, very intelligent, very clever, and that's the truth, Ace of Swords. So you've got opportunities abound, I'm hearing. You need to let your guard down a little bit, all right? That's all I'm going to say with that. Let your guard down a little bit, okay? Yeah, keep positive, 8 of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of mental cards here, 5 of Cups. Don't grieve what has happened in the past. So there's a feeling of going back and forth here a little bit with your mental, but we all do that. I do that. No one's immune to that, okay? Wow. Did you see that flick out? The sun. Whatever's coming is going to make you really, really happy. And remember, you have manifested this, okay? Tanya, post your question. Thank you for your donation. After Tanya will be Freedom. I'll be on for another 30 minutes, guys, approximately, maybe a little bit longer. I have quite a few private readings to get through. I am doing half price reads from July 1. If you book now and pay now, you will get in that list, in that queue. So I have $20 US dollars for 30 minutes, and 1 hour will be $40 US dollars, and that includes an energy reading. So really good price, guys. But if you want to connect with Spirit and have channeled messages reading from someone that's passed, that's a lot more money. If you also want a face-to-face reading, that's a lot more money. but you don't need it, because like I can do readings, and it's actually better for me to tune in when someone's not sitting in front of me talking to me. Okay, Tanya, what's coming towards you in the next week? Ooh, right. I'm hearing the Philippines. Now, I don't know why I'm hearing the Philippines. I know there's been some earthquakes around that region lately. Okay. It could be to do linked with earthquakes. It could be to do with seismic activity. I don't know if you live in the US or if you live there, but you've got family over either in Japan or friends in the Philippines. I don't know why I'm saying this. It's just coming through. Okay. So Tanya, let me know if that resonates with you. Maybe you're just looking at something on the news that's going to happen, or something that's coming up. Let's have a look and see what's here for you, Tanya, in the next week ahead. We also have we have Jupiter video below. You also have the Mars in Virgo. We still have about 4 weeks left of that Mars in Virgo energy, okay? So, and if you're a Virgo, anyone online, if you're a Virgo, the Virgo July 25 is on the video section of my channel, okay? So Tanya, let me know if that resonated, anything to do with those locations. Let's move forward. Ooh, change is happening. Change is happening. Changes in the world, changes in the wind. It's perhaps something going on with something. I feel there's something you're going to hear about, possibly on the news or through someone you know, about something going on a geographical level, a global crisis. Don't stress out, okay? Where are your family overseas? Let me know. I just want to say, not everyone around you trust. Don't trust everybody around you, okay? There's some things changing in regards to possibly where you live, or where you're working, or where you're traveling to, all right? So let's pull a mystery card. Or you're thinking about this. It may not happen this week, but you're thinking about changes. It can involve another person as well. So say, for example, you could be leaving home and moving in with a friend. The Middle East. I'm not picking up anything with that exactly. I'm also hearing the name Jerome or Jerry or something beginning with J. It's definitely J, okay? Julian, Julie, it can be male or female. They're not showing me exactly. Or it could be two people, but there's something beginning with J. I'll leave that with you. Thank you, Elaine. I won't be too far away. All right. So whatever you're thinking about doing, moving, traveling, moving home, moving job, there's some sort of change coming here, okay, 100%. And it's going to be a good change. It's going to be a happy change. It's going to be a successful change. It's something you've possibly been saving for, I'm hearing, or wanting to do for a while. I didn't pull a mystery card, did I? All right. I will do now. The Five of Cups is about, it may disappoint some people, possibly family. We've been talking about family, about you moving or changing job. Say if you're leaving a job, you could be leaving and there could be you could have a lot of friends at that job and they're all sad that you're leaving. Or if you're traveling, your family could be sad that you're going away for a period of time. Or if you're leaving a home, the people there, or if you're living with people, or your tenants, I'm hearing, or your rental people that you're renting from, or whoever, they could be sad, okay? So if you're thinking of leaving a job, for example, they may be like, oh, I wish you weren't going, like you may have made a lot of friends there. Right, flexibility, we have Page of Cups, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. I'm going to pull out the other cards and then we'll pull out the mystery card. Something about a father figure here as well. All right. I feel like someone in your family is quite strict on you, whether it's a brother, a father, a grandfather, somebody who's male, somebody who's quite authoritarian. It could be your boss at work as well, okay? Mystery card. Yeah, you definitely got a decision to make. Like, there's a lot of things happening, and there's a new contract possibly coming in. Right. I feel financially you're okay. I just want to say that. I feel that there's like positivity in regards to your finances. I feel that if you're leaving somewhere or something, that they may try and make you feel like a little guilty for doing it. Like, oh, you're leaving now. Like, I really need you here, whether it's a home, a job, whatever. And that could cause you some sort of confusion. And this person has strategy. And I feel that's what this is, right? So it's not for your best interest. For your best interest is to do what you feel intuitively you need to do. So don't let someone like a boss example confuse you and say, I need you to stay here. Because they need you for them. They don't need you for your mental health, emotional health, physical health. I'm not saying they don't care about that, but their interests of theirs alone, all right? Moving on, I do feel this is the same vein here. The Emperor in reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords. I want you to set your boundaries and keep them here, okay? There's a need to release another person's control on your decisions, right? The deep knowing card is you have this, I'm going to clarify that, because you have this some sort of deep knowing that you need to, and this has been the vein for the last couple of weeks where you feel magnetized to go somewhere else, to do something else, to start something new. And that's the Jupiter energy, because Jupiter wants to expand you. So Pisces energy here, yeah, in regards to a decision you need to make. I do feel like you've got enough money to travel. And I feel that you may look at that as an option to go travel somewhere. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, so there's some sort of like, should I travel? Should I go there? Like, I'm really interested in doing that, okay? And I feel that you have the time, but don't let somebody else make those decisions for you. I've also picked up here that you could say, listen, I need 3 months off and then I'll come back. So that's that flexibility card here. Like you could give someone some sort of ultimatum and say something like that. All right. We have the King of Wands energy. I feel this is you. Three of Cups energy and the Lovers. Ooh. Ooh. My goodness. Trust your intuition. Because if you're wanting to leave somewhere or if you're feeling the pull to somewhere but you're not sure where it is, Spirit will show you the way. There is something here about a masculine support from a masculine. And it can be the person you're with. I don't know if you're, excuse me, coupled or something. I don't know if you're coupled in a relationship or you're single or not, whatever. But you have the Lovers card here. You have the Three of Cups. There's like the Nine of Cups. This is like putting yourself first, having fun, possibly with a partner or with someone new coming in. We also have a fire sign here, masculine. I do feel this is male and this is a Sag, Aries or Leo, rising or sun sign. Where there's some sort of new opportunity coming in. It can even be, say, if you decide to leave your work, there's a new opportunity coming in the future. But I think there's like at least a 2-month gap here where you're able to have a breather and, you know, just like travel or something cool, something fun. But there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of putting yourself first here. So don't let someone else make the decision for you. You need to put your self-interest at first and not somebody else's, okay? And that's in the next 7 days. Not that that will happen in the next 7 days, but you may be thinking about this. Elaine, post your question. I don't know if anybody, let me know. said the Seven of Pentacles. Let's have a look through the feed. I don't know if anyone like guessed this. Elaine, post your first question. And yeah, so I don't think anyone guessed this, but this is for you, Tanya. So this is about like really having a think about, you know, especially on a financial material level. I don't always say this with this card, just because it's Pentacles does not mean it's all about money, okay? This is about what you've grown so far. Maybe you want to pick some of that, because that's like a harvest. That's grapevine and it's growing. You've got all these, pretend these are grapes. And grapes are like abundance, they're growth, they're sweet, okay? What do you want to pick right now? Leave some aside down here, leave some aside up here. And what do you want to pick? You're looking at 3 things. He's specifically looking at these 3. He's not looking up here. He's not looking down here. He's looking at 3. So 3 months is significant. Taking some money and going on a holiday, going on a trip. Thank you. And please try and talk to me while I'm doing your reading. General for July till December. Let's have a look, Elaine. Elaine, did you donate for this reading, or did you donate as well for a private reading? Let me know. Okay. July to December. Wow, these cards really want to come out quite quickly. So we have the number 3 and the number 4. So September, October, possible significance. Spirit saying you can use your months of the year card. Okay. And I'm going to use tea leaf as well with you. Spirit wants me to do that. So the number 19, 21, the 19th, the 21st of July, or any month. We've got the 13th as well. Definitely changes happening here. Hold on a second. Okay, thank you, Elaine. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't, Tanya. I didn't. A little bit. I didn't. I don't always look at the feed. I apologise. I hope that made sense to you anyway, Tanya. All right, so let's have a look. What is here for Elaine? What month is going to be most significant to her? We've got October. What did I just say? So October is going to be really significant. So we'll clarify what that may be. But I'll just put that aside. Let's pull a mystery card. There's definitely choices and decisions. There's definitely the retrogrades. I think there's one in July and there's one again like in October maybe. In the post section of my channel, it used to be called the community section. I think it's called the post section now. There is the Mercury retrograde dates. So they're down there. The first one's the 18th of July. Ooh. My goodness. Travel's highlighted for you, Elaine. A lot of happiness, a lot of growth. August is significant as well. The 21st, so we got 21 again. So we've got 2 21s. So 21 may be significant. Could be your birthday number. It could be the 21st of July, August, September, October, etc. October, the fall is highlighted here. Wow. You have a decision that is going to bring you a lot of opportunities, a lot of happiness. This is something you've manifested. So take your time in Mercury retrograde to manifest. It is what exactly you want in regards to your career, whatever, in regards to career, in regards to your health and mentally, emotionally, physically. There's a lot of brand new things. I'm picking up a lot of travel as well, okay? For you, for you, for you, for you. Okay, let's pull a mystery card before we pull any more because I keep forgetting to do it. I got distracted with the tea leaf oracle. So this is a Pentacles from the 1 to the 10. It is in reverse, okay, which is actually nice for what it is, right? So see if you can figure out what that is. On an intuitive level, everyone can try and take a guess. 1 of the Pentacles in reverse. Let's have a look at this clean it up energy. So in the next 3 months, Spirit's saying, like in the next 3 months, there's a clearing that's going to happen. It's almost like a cleans, it's like I'm seeing Spirit getting 2 hands and getting a table full of papers and just sweeping the lot off. So the whole table is clear. So there's a base energy here. Work on your base or root chakra. Wearing the color red will be helpful to you, Elaine. This is about, I'm hearing celebration, a new direction, another 3. So 3 is significant here. 3rd of July, 3rd of August, 3rd of September. There's a new opportunity, a clean slate, travel, independence, financially, yeah. So, and it all comes down to you really, you know, clearing the decks here. 10 of Swords, clearing the decks, the end and a beginning. Now, it's really interesting if you watch me live, and if you watch a lot of other readers too, you'll find that you get a 10 and an ace straight afterwards. So this is being replaced, the difficulty, especially on a mental level, with a new opportunity, and it's going to bring finances, it's going to bring freedom, which can talk about travel. And then you've got the 3 of Wands, which is definitely going in that new direction. So 3's here. And there may be a pause, you may have to be patient and wait, but it will come in. And then the 7 of Pentacles is like using possibly the Mercury retrograde in July to figure out it is what you want. So having that fork in the road, having that pause moment, and then realizing that you may have to be flexible with yourself, with other people, with certain situations. I'm also hearing you may need to spend money to make money. So maybe you need to travel or purchase something in the next 6 months that will help you and benefit you straight away. I'm hearing, I was going to say like later on, but straight away it will benefit you. It's almost like saying, okay, I need to spend $500 on a brand new laptop. I don't really want to spend that money, but I need it because I need to make a website. I need to sort a Facebook business group out. Okay, there's something here about you need to spend money to make money. Okay, and you just need to be a bit flexible with your bank balance about this, and it will benefit you immediately. So of course, having a laptop, that's going to benefit you immediately, right? It's time to do this. It's time. So there's going to be a pause, but from August, which is the energy of fast movement, right? And then there's the Ace of Cups. So you've got 2 aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I always said to you way back in 2024, this year, Elaine, or Jupiter season, is going to be about love and money, love and career for you. Okay? So don't put all your focus so much on career. Be open to love. We talked about this, I think, yesterday even. Okay? What else do we have? Yeah. Now, don't expect things to happen super quickly. But they're coming. Look at that. Jupiter and the Strength card. So Leo, Sagittarius energy as well. The 10 is also October, which we have right here with luck. So something really exciting coming between August and October. Like really exciting. Use the time now, end of June, right, to the beginning of August. And that's the Mercury retrograde period, which is perfect to manifest what you want, to bring in this new opportunity, to clear the decks, okay? Think where you need to be flexible with finances and to be patient because it's coming, right? It's coming in. It's coming in really, really quickly. And this card that will tie it all together is interesting because, yes, it is one of the Pentacles. It is in reverse. I don't think anyone tried to guess, but it's the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is the letting go, right? Which is the clearing it up energy that we had here, which is the sweeping of the decks. And only when you do this, I think when I've moved 3 times, I've had a few separations too from people, but I've like, I can not even laugh about it. It's just like what it was, and where I am today is because of it. But I've literally thrown out, I think, 3 housefuls of stuff in my, Right, and I'm not saying go and throw all your stuff out, okay? But it's that type of energy. It's clearing the decks. It's getting a skip and just putting it all in and going, yeah. I mean, there's a few things I regret throwing away, and I didn't even know that I did throw away. But there's definitely a clearing the decks here and starting anew. Second question, Elaine, please. And if anyone wants me to use these months of the year card, just let me know. I'm getting froggy. I won't be too far off ending my life. I think I'm getting my nails done. I got them done the other day and I'm like, no, I want to change the colour. It's not very expensive here to do nails. It's only like $7 or something. Where I live in Bali, and she's really good. She like spends an hour and she does everything. She's awesome. But yeah, I got the same colour as last time and I just feel like a change. Right, Elaine, not that anyone really cared or wanted to know that, but let's have a look. Elaine's second question, general collaboration in sometime in July or so. Don't be too set on when things are going to happen, Elaine. Okay, they're going to happen when they are going to happen. And I feel they're going to happen more so in August. There could be some sort of like, that's where you're flexible, needing to be flexible, needing to be patient after Mercury retrograde. Let's bring out another month of the year card for you. It could be the person you're dealing with and their birthday. It could be when you met them originally. And that one wants to come out. And it's June and August. Right, June and August. So between June and August. Perfect. And we're still in June, so that's perfect. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So yes, new opportunity that will really grow. Just make sure that there's fairness in financial situations. I do feel that you are on the right track on a mental level with this person. You think the same, you're very spiritually connected. There's some sort of spiritual union in some sort of capacity, I feel, with this person you're collaborating with. They're a deep thinker, they take their time, they don't rashly make decisions. So really, really good feeling here with this collaboration. Okay, that really does tie the reading together before I've even done it. From what I've already said, that's the major from the Fool to the World, one of the 22 cards. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you in relation to the collaboration between June and August. Celebration, exciting, happiness. Maybe you're going to go out and have a bit of like a kick-off drinks or something, like we're starting this together, let's do this. It could be with two people. So you and two others, or you and one other, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. So that is the collaboration. Part of the reading I just did for you, that is the new opportunity. Okay? And you just wrote yes, and it's actually the word, which is really weird. The word has gone right in the middle of the pentacle just then. Like, so there's a pentacle with your name on it. Okay, if that makes sense. So it may be like a masculine involved in this collaboration. Someone that you can really trust, someone who's mature in their emotions, or even a feminine that's a water sign, possibly a water sign. We have the Strength card, also talking about August. All right. And this collaboration, the Two of Cups. That doesn't have to be love. This is a coming together. Spirit's like protecting this collaboration. It's almost like Spirit's putting their arms around you both. And this 8 in the middle and the lion also talks about August. So August, like I said before, is very significant, okay? And this is protected. This is healthy with that health symbol there. This is a healthy collaboration, okay? And strong collaboration. And it's definitely spiritually led. All right. Why is the mistrust there? Okay. Because I don't think that, okay, there's two things this could be. Spirit showing me two, like a prong, which is two-pronged effect. There could be a male that comes into your collaboration, not into it, not like be part of it, but your dealings with a male that you're not sure about, okay? That's one situation. Or the other situation is that you're being very strategic with this person, okay? And on a mental level, you're just really gel in that strategy and that deep in thought, that pensitivity, that not making rash emotional decisions, because this person that you're working with is emotionally mature. So strategy is going on here between both of you. Yeah, this is definitely a spiritually led collaboration person you're dealing with. This is really, really beautiful. Look at that. Now, I knew this is going to, I've been telling you for ages, this collaboration is going to bring you, and it can be Ten of Pentacles as in money and like loads of wealth, or whatever idea you have is going to bring a lot of wealth. Or this could just be the feeling of, I'm finally where I need to be with who I need to do it with, and I'm happy and I'm content and I'm excited, and that is enough, right? Because for me, the Ten of Pentacles is just peace. It's not money, it's peace. Peace of mind, being able to relax, being able to be at home and enjoy and be happy, and that maybe just be that to you as well, okay? But the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles, all these cards are amazing, okay? Anything else? I want anything but a court card. We don't need any more people involved in this. Temperance card, emotions. Emotions are anger, their fear, their happiness, their joy, their hate, their love, their whatever, okay? So this is you guys really gelling here, right? There's a lot of maturity. And now you have the Nine of Cups. I almost don't want to pull any more cards out, because the Nine of Cups is about complete fulfillment, right on the Ten of Pentacles. And this card will tie everything in together. It is the Hermit. This is a really important card. It's Virgo, and I think you're a Virgo, right? It's about following your dreams, being very careful with how you tread. You're both being very careful how you tread. Using your knowledge and wisdom from all your past experiences, and, you know, taking your time, really going within. This is mature energy. This is someone, the person that you're working with, and you yourself, being able to lead the way together to greatness, to the Ten of Pentacles, to the Nine of Cups, by the maturity that you share, okay? I know that makes sense to you, okay? All right, I'm nearly finishing the feed, guys. I've got I'll do a couple more, and then that's going to be it. If you want your reading right now, today, please donate, and you will get it. I will honor my donations right now. Freedom, you are next. I know Freedom's been waiting forever, but anyway, I know a lot of you have been, and I really appreciate you guys, you know, being on here. You can play the Guess the Card mystery game. And, you know, that's all I can sort of like offer. I wish I could like get through everyone, but I can't. Tomorrow morning's reading live, tomorrow night's reading, Sunday night, is the last live for a week, okay? But I will be posting July 25's readings for all signs on the video section, as many as I can get through before I have to go back to work, okay? But the Virgo one's out there. I'll be doing Capricorn today as well, okay? Freedom, June and December. All right, so Spirit wants us to look between June and December, which is now till the end of the year. Let's see what's here for you. I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler deck for you. If anyone wants to donate, you better do so now. Otherwise, you won't get a reading, because I think Freedom's going to be my last person. I really apologize for those who didn't get a reading, but, you know, you can email me for a booking for your half-price read for July. And I will be on tomorrow night. So make sure that you are on 5:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Freedom. There's a lot of this beginning new cycles. In the autumn is very much in like It's been very significant this week. August, September, October, like that through. And you have June to December here. Let's pull out freedom and overall arching mystery card. That's going to tie your reading together. Right. My lady, I saw your donation. Okay, I won't be too long. Okay, freedom. There is something you're going to be discovering that's going to set you on a whole different road here. But I want you to, Spirit wants you to, I'm hearing the maddening crowds. Don't let other people control your decisions and your decision making. Because I feel here that you're going to not be a sheep. You're going to go in your direction and not follow what other people are telling. Oh, it's this way, it's this way. Because they're going to get lost. And you're going to know where you're going, okay? Because you are beginning a new cycle and it's probably going to happen around August, September time, okay? So with this take your first step, begin now, and first light, beginning a new cycle, this is like you don't have to like action this new thing, but if you're in a job, for example, and you're wanting to leave, something about you being annoyed with someone there, or you're annoyed with it, or it's not suiting you anymore, possibly a career or a person. I feel it's more like a career, or you could be out of work and getting a job, okay? So maybe you're fixing your resume. Beginning now, like taking the first step, is preparing, it's preparation. And a perfect time to do so during Mercury retrograde from July 18th, right? For 5 weeks into August, and then bang, August starts and it's going to go full steam ahead with something here, okay? So it's a preparation. And like the pensive energy of July is about really discovering the truth within and figuring out, being very honest with yourself about what you need to do going forward, okay? So you will be beginning some sort of new cycle from August onwards. And know that you are strong beyond measure and you can do this alone. There's the Hermit energy with his lantern, Virgo energy, but you're stepping into your power, all right? Other people are going to be admiring you, I'm also seeing here. And I'm getting a lot of clarity for you, especially in July coming in for you, freedom, okay? About what you need to release. Look at that, the devil, okay? What you need to release, what you need to walk away from, 8 of Cups. Let's have a look. So you have something within that you really want to do. I think that you have a lot of emotion towards doing it. You may have to leave though. I do feel a leaving energy, like you're doing something alone. So you could be traveling, moving out on your own, finding a job on your own and without support from others. Maybe you're leaving home. Maybe you're leaving where you are living. 4 of Wands in the reverse is very much so leaving, like leaving the nest, I'm hearing, moving out of a family situation, moving in on your own, moving in with a person that you love, or a friend that you can trust. The strength. So you have the strength. You are strong beyond measure to make this move. And this strength card is clarifying that. But there's something you're doing on your own. And once you make that decision, and there's the on your own card, 9 of Cups, more Virgo, also September, and then we have August, September, October, November. That's that fall time, the death energy, Scorpio energy, right? End of October through to the end of November. So August through to November, or even December, is going to be really significant. You're going to be going out, doing something on your own, leaving a job, leaving a home, doing it alone, and knowing that you're strong enough to do it, okay? And you are, right? My lady, post your question. Yeah, and it's time. It's time to stop procrastinating. This was in reverse. It's time to make the decision, especially in Mercury retrograde, and Spirit saying it's time. It's time. You need to do this. You've got this, okay? And it could be to do with work or a commitment to a person, or just commitment to yourself that you can follow through on something. What has it got to do with, Spirit? A new job opportunity, a new opportunity in general, living somewhere new, traveling to somewhere, a new job. Okay, so this is something tangible, right? Who is Julian towards you, my lady? Let's have a look. Freedom of the mystery card. This will tie everything in together, and it is the Nine of Pentacles. So strong Virgo energy. If you have Virgo freedom in your chart, sun especially rising, okay? And this is about stepping into an independent and freedom. This is independent woman energy, okay? And this will be you. This is what's coming up. This is what you're stepping into, right? Okay. Okay. I am only doing my lady next unless someone wants to donate. My lady is the last. I want to know who Julian is to you. Does he love me or hate me? Oh dear, hate is a very strong word, my lady. And I want to know who Julian is to you. Are they an ex? Are they a crush? Are they a friend at work? Are they a friend in general? Let me know. Let's have a look. I'm going a bit cray-cray now. Been on for a little bit too long. Total badass. Total badass, Freedom. You're a total badass and you do have this. My lady, I want to know who Julian is to you. Okay. I'll wait till you answer me before I start your reading. I need to know the relationship you've had with this person or have with this person, okay? I feel it's like a crush, okay? Complicated ex-work colleague, okay? Is this in love? Is this romantic or is this friendship? Okay. Romance or friendship? Let's have a look. I feel it's romantic. Okay, I do friend or romantic, yeah. I do, because I just had a vision of my dream last night with me and Eminem doing the wild thing. Yes, I did dream of Eminem. Yeah, I do have a thing for Eminem. I have for a long time. And he was born in 1972 when I was born, so he's my age. And, you know, who knows, we may meet in the future. Who knows? Yes, I was doing the wild thing with Eminem last night in a dream. Don't you just love those dreams? Okay, frankly, I would love to know romance is ideal. Donation is always open, Stella, but my free list is closed. If you want to donate, that's fine. Or you can donate for a private reading, Stella, if you want, because it's $20 for 30 minutes for that half an hour special that starts on July 1st. But I'm starting bookings now. I've got a few bookings already. Oh my goodness, I got all of a flutter. Julian, let's have a look here. Work, Hierophant energy. Someone in authority, possibly. Someone who had an ego, possibly. We have the authority and wisdom. So maybe you left that job or they left that job, but there's a separation here, okay? I'm not real. Let me see. I'm sort of picking up a little bit on his energy, but not massively. All right. Thank you, Stella. Marshall is hot. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Does he hate you or love you? I don't know if you set your boundary with him or you put your foot down and said no to either the way he was treating you or I feel that he left the workplace. Hi, Queen. Okay, I feel that he left the workplace. Yeah. So I feel that you possibly rejected him Maybe he came towards you, wanted to go out with you, and you were like, no. It's almost like you were looking for something better. Okay. Yeah, something didn't work out. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Just know that it wasn't supposed to. Because there's a new opportunity, either with work or with him coming up, okay? I'm not doing the pick a card mystery anymore. Okay. No way. Now, I don't know if you saw me turn this around, but this was in reverse. So we've got Emperor in reverse. So no is the answer to whatever you're thinking. 100%, okay? So this is a lack of wanting commitment. You've got something better coming in. I don't think it was like whether he hates you or he loves you. He's terrified of commitment. It's got nothing to do with hate or love. It's terrifying of commitment, not wanting to start something. Perhaps he doesn't feel stable yet in his life, but you may have set some sort of boundary with him as well, all right? And it's a shame, I'm going to say, because there was a really good friendship here, okay? Triple Aries. Who's the Aries, my lady? Someone's an Aries. So you've started something new, I feel here, that you really love, this Ace of Wands, and it could have happened already or could be coming up for you. What's going on with this person? Are they going to come back into your life? I do feel you may get, they're deciding whether they want to communicate with you. Now, if they do communicate with you, you need to set some sort of boundary with this person, because I don't feel they're ready for any sort of commitment. And they're worried, or they've been worried. They could have Virgo in their chart and they've been trying to figure out whether they should go towards you, right? So if he does contact you, there's a need here for you to really set a strong boundary and say, you know what? No, like I wanted to be more than friends or whatever it was, and you didn't want to. So if we're going to do this, we're going to do it like we're going to talk about this and be very mature in this way. But because double Aries in reverse has come out and not wanting to take action or commitment, I'm not sure it would be the right way to go. And the reason why I saw the dream for you, like my dream, you know what that is, we won't go on about that, Mr. Marshall. The real Slim Shady, he can stand up anytime in front of me. But anyway, right? The reason I said that is because intimacy may still be on the cards with this person, but as far as commitment goes, it's a no right now with this person if they come ahead, if they come like for you and say, you know, because I don't think this came out in the reverse, it would be successful, but there's possibly like devil energy, there's like intimacy there, and there's like sexiness there, right? So just be guarded in that regard. I don't think there's anything would come of it, but if you want to be intimate, you know, I can be intimate with what I used to be able to be. I can be intimate with someone and take the emotion out of it. It doesn't bother me, but some people just can't. I've got a friend of mine who just cannot be intimate. I just say, just go out and have fun for a night, you know? And she's like, oh, I can't do that. I'll fall in love with them. And I'm just like, oh, really? Please give me a break. Anyway, I shouldn't judge. Everyone's different. Stella, post your question. And then Queen is after Stella. We will be wrapping up the live. Someone's just walked in on me. Spirits just walked straight in behind me to the side of me. And it's either for Stella or Queen. Okay, I think it's for Queen. I think we know who that is. But like, just know that Jermaine is here, Queen. All right. They may want to bring something forward. Why is it it seems to be like you're always last on the donation list and you're last today. It's really weird. Jermaine, just bring me a small amount of messages today instead of like, I think I was sitting on here for like half an hour the other day. Okay, right. It's a thing, lol. Yes, he is. Yeah, he's definitely here something stirring. Stella, let's have a look at your reading first. What's next for you? Ooh, very, very nice. The Star. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Very, very nice. The New Beginnings in the reverse. I'm going to keep that in reverse. I feel it needs to be. And I know why that's there. And this vein is coming out for everybody this week. I feel I'm going to get another chakra card, but I didn't. Four of Cups in the reverse. 2, the High Priestess. Apart from the reading you've already had today, Spirit, show me other things or anything that may tie into the reading for Stella. You have the Star and the Fool. You also have the High Priestess. So, Stella, there is something really beautiful coming in. You are being intuitively pulled and magnetized towards something, but you don't know what that something is. And this is the, like, this is definitely the energy that is in everyone. It's in me, it's in things I'm hearing on YouTube. It's the energy of being magnetized towards something really important and special and amazing, but you don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Do you know what yours is, Stella? Because everyone's different. Some people know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just know that I need to change something, okay? So I want you to keep positive in these changes that are happening and this like pull towards something else, right? If you're not feeling like this, it's going to be coming in for you, okay? Because there's a new beginning and you're not starting it yet, all right? New beginning in the reverse. You're not willing to start it, or you're not being drawn to start it just yet, but it's coming, right? So don't think that, and trust me, Spirit, the cards never lie, right? A lot of you guys can contest to that are online that know me, okay? And Spirit talks through me to bring these messages. So don't be guarded. I know you've been through a lot here, but there's like a lot of wisdom and knowledge that you've learned. There's a lot of lessons that you've had to go through. So don't be trapped in fear. This is called the Trapped in Fear card. Work on your mental to make sure that you are balanced, to understand the difference between your human self telling your brain telling your human self that something is wrong, that this is negative, that I'm too afraid to do this, all right, so that this new beginning like can't open up because it's in reverse. So something's being offered to you, the Star energy, right? 4 of Wands, twin flame energy. The Empress is in reverse. We need to get this balanced. You need to work on your throat chakra and your solar plexus to get this balance so this Star energy can come in. That can come in and this new beginning can start. We have also Taurus and Libra energy here. We have twin flame energy here, or a celebration, like Spirit wants to celebrate the hard work you've done, right? But the only thing between it is the Eight of Swords. So it's your mind, your own mind, right? So this is really important that you get grounded, you work on your throat chakra, how you communicate to yourself. All this I can't, I won't, I shouldn't needs to be released mentally, okay? So I'm seeing like 4 of Swords in the reverse energy. Let's see what comes out. Page of Swords. Do some research on this. I want you to go online and do some research on how to think more positively, how not to procrastinate. Yes, you just put procrastination in. How to act on things with your intuition, right? High Priestess. And like take your mind out of the equation. You need to feel more, okay? And that's not easy to do. It took me years to train my brain, years, okay? So take your time with this. Because there's a new beginning, though, that wants to come in. So start working on this mental clarity now. Wow, as I said that, Queen of Swords, with the 2 birds, or the bird above her. I think the King of Swords has 2 birds, but that is a spirit guide trying to support and help you to bring you into this new beginning, which is filled with happiness and light and love, and the fear. The fear that that is within you, the fear is stopping you from starting something new that is going to bring you a lot of happiness. So in a paradox in itself, it's ridiculous to follow what your brain is saying because your brain is wrong. So whatever you're telling yourself, or whatever you're procrastinating on, you need to now act. This is putting yourself first and actioning something. And Spirit's reminding me of when I stopped drinking last year. And now this may have nothing to do with you or anyone online, but I'm being advised, like asked to talk about it. That like I was frightened. Now the only reason the fear was there because I drank I drank too much, in my opinion, whatever, too much is to someone. And I was like, no, I'm just going to stop it altogether. But there was a fear of change. Because the drink, the alcohol, was just like my friend in the end. Like, I had that when I was bored or whatever. So a lot of the time, the bonding is missing. And that's why we bond or connect or attach to that devil energy. So there's a need here for you to change something, not just your mindset, but something possibly physical in your life, right? We all have the fear that you can't do it, but unless you try, it's like a computer program, right? I hate IT. I hate anything to do with editing or whatever. I've got Pixar as an app which I use now, but it's like, that's as far as I'm going to go, right? And I taught myself how to use it, and I played around with photos and things like that. And I'm sure there's so many other things I can do with it. But like an IT program where you're like, or a course online, I don't want to start this because I'm going to fail at it. I know I'm going to fail. I'm not going to do it. It's just going to be a disaster. And then sometimes you do it and you go, oh, fuck, that was easy. That wasn't as hard as I thought. That was easy. Shit, I'm smarter than I thought. Okay? So it's really important that you get that I can't do it. So the Four of Cups in the reverse is not like something's being offered to you and it's this new beginning, right? Get clear mentally, work on your throat chakra and your solar plexus. Four of Cups is in reverse. There's an opportunity that wants to come in and you're stopping it before it even starts because you're too afraid to begin it because you think you're going to fail, which you're not, okay? Queen, you are next. Post your question. And then Stella is after you. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's easy to go, instead of making a decision, I'm just not going to make one, because then that's easy, right? But the same things, or the learning and the healing and the growing in your growth in this human experience is not going to grow because you're not making the decision to stop procrastinating and move forward on something. You could even get help with something if you feel you need to, okay? There's other people there. But the Two of Pentacles in the reverse is like you won't know unless you try energy. Do you understand? Knight of Cups in the reverse. So there's an offer wanting to come in. I don't know whether it's love. I don't know whether it's work. There's something here that you are so frightened of that you yourself are stopping yourself from letting it come in, all right? So please don't do that. It's there for a reason. It's there as a gift, as a blessing. Queen, and then we have Stella. Okay, so let's have a look. Queen. Oh my God, I emailed you something big happened today where I met someone, I believe Jermaine sent him. Okay, so if you want to change your question, because I'm not going to do it yet, I'm just going to wait, possibly do it tomorrow afternoon in my time, which is Monday, like Sunday midnight or something for you guys. But like I was planning on doing your reading tomorrow afternoon. All right, so did the male, okay, I'm seeing a red hat. Don't know what that means. Maybe that means something to you. A red hat, a red cap. A bandana, a bow, like a something red, okay? Don't know whether that makes sense to you. It doesn't have to be the colour red. It can be like, it's almost like a scarf around someone's head. I don't know what they're called. Is it a bandeau or... All right. What is to come between Leicester and I? All right, let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to bring through. Which cards do I want to use? These ones. Okay. So let me know something to do with the head, like a scarf on the head. All right. Or, well, if he owns a pest control company, like what colours? Something about colour. All right. Let's move forward. Who is this person? So first of all, I was going to put those away and I've decided not to. I'm going to say yes, right? Jermaine definitely sent you this person. It's very clear with the crown chakra being here, and the crown chakra is all about spirit, and you're asking if spirit brought this person in. So the answer is yes. It came out in the upright. In the upright rate, the word rate may be significant. I'm getting the name, a name beginning with T as well. Now I know he's called Lester, but maybe his surname's T. All right, so the Three of Wands is he's wanting you to go forward with this person, all right, and to give this person a chance, all right? Right, because I think that you've still got a bit of healing to do, and I don't think that you're ready, or you don't feel ready to start a new relationship right now. But he's saying, Jermaine's sort of like saying, yes, I did send him. It's up to you whether you want to do this, but there's love there to be had, okay? Okay, so Jermaine's sort of saying like he's different from the rest. I don't know whether that means anything. Maybe he's just like not the normal, like the person that you'd normally go for, but he's different than the rest, all right? And we have the Sun. Like he sent you this person because they'll help you with decisions that you need to make in your life. And also like they'll bring you some sort of happiness. And that doesn't mean to say you'll be with them forever. It just means right now you need a little bit of loving, okay? And it may be all it is, okay? Maybe there's intimacy, maybe, and there's something here about his energy being really, really good, okay? There's like a safety energy here with this person, like there's safety, or you need to be safe. Yeah, look at that intimacy. Make sure that you're using protection if you do get intimate with them. And the Devil's straight there. And that's just like you need a bit of loving. There's a chemistry, there's an attraction, there's a sexual energy. And that's all I feel the Devil is here. He could be Capricorn, okay? But the Devil isn't bad. Everyone thinks the Devil's bad. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. We have the Two of Cups on the split here. So yes, I mean, it's as easy as that to say, yes, this person has been brought into you to have a bit of fun time, a bit of happiness, a bit of dating, a bit of going out. I don't see any seriousness like twin flame or soulmate or contract even, or relationship that could turn into marriage. It's just like, this is what you need right now, okay? That's what you need right now, some happiness. So don't be closed to love and turn your back on this person. And make sure you're using protection, okay? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong there, but just like you don't want to get pregnant or anything like that. Okay, really. Stella, post your question. I'm leaving the feed in a second, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's live. It was super awesome. And tomorrow will be the last live for the week. Do not be late. Between 5:30 and 6 p.m. tomorrow night. If you email me, I will respond to you. I promise. And I will post in my community or post section of my channel when my half price specials are out from the 1st of July. What does Spirit want me to tell about relationships, friendships, love? Okay, let's have a look, Stella. Relationships or friendships and love. Relationships or sort of friendships. Sort of friendships. Sort of friendships. Remind me that I said sort of friendships. I don't want to get carried away in the reading and forget that because there's something significant there. Actually, Spirit just said we'll touch on it now. I do feel that there could be a person is not necessarily good for you coming up, Spirit saying. So I don't think you know this person yet. But use your intuition with that, okay? It's sort of a friendship, but it's not going to develop into a full-on, like, texting each other every day friendship, okay? Yeah, truth in reverse. And you may pick up on this, that someone's not being truthful around you. All right, let's have a look. Prosperity begins. Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is an opportunity of a new friendship, new love. I feel it's a strong bond or connection, possibly someone you meet in a group setting, someone you meet at work, okay? And there's possibly with that person, I do feel it's female, and I feel that there is a new friendship coming in, but I feel there's also another person, and then we've got a female at the bottom, which is in the upright, okay, that you need to be guarded by. So I do feel there's two people going on here. Ten of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. I do feel that this person, let's look at these two people. So this female is very good for you, this one here. And this is a new friendship, a new bond. I feel it's going to bring, possibly you guys are going to have a business idea that you're going to be able to implement that's going to be very fruitful, and it's a very spiritual connection, okay? I feel it may happen within the Mercury retrograde or just after it, Stella, okay? But I don't feel you know them yet or now. Yeah, okay, they could be connected to a King of Swords. I feel this is completely different. Hold on a sec. We've got a few different people here. Let's stick to this person. Okay, so you could meet through work or make a business with someone. I don't feel that you know them. All right. There's lots of different things going on here. I think there's something going on with your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health that you have an intuition about and you need to maybe get checked out. Okay, so don't stress about it. Just go get some tests or something you need to do, okay? There's also a air sign here. Oh, now, you know, we talked about love before or being open to love, but there is like a masculine possibly coming in here and Spirit saying to be open to a relationship or a new love interest, okay? And then you have the truth in reverse. I feel that this is another female, and I feel that you shouldn't go forward with this person. They're bad for you, okay? They're just not brilliant in general to be around, okay? Use your intuition, and I feel that's another friend, a different person. You're going to discover possibly something about this person. Maybe you're going to get information about this person with the Judgment card being here. It's almost like a test here for what you, Spirit's saying Saturn, for what you learned in Saturn season, which was 2.5 years just gone. Okay, we just moved into, well, Saturn's moved out, right? Jupiter's moved in. Yeah, there is a person you need to walk away from, and they're not good for you. Yeah, it would cause a lot of conflict if you remained friends with them. There's a masculine here that wants to connect with you, that's in love. You need to look after your health a little bit more. And we have a female friend coming in who is really good for you. You could possibly meet her at work, or you could start a business together. A very strong spiritual connection, okay? I'm going to go. Before I get any more donations, I'm going to go. Queen, I'll speak to you online. Thank you, Chanley. Queen, Elaine, everyone that's been my moderator today, Jamie. I know I didn't get to you guys. I will promise I will get to you tomorrow. I've been on live for 3 hours. That's it for me. I'm done. Okay. 30 minutes on Jimmy and 30 minutes on Lester, and I'm guessing you put the info in the audio, Queen. I'll speak to you online. I hope that made sense, Stella. I just had a great time. Okay, great day. Tomorrow's the last live. Be on here between 5:30 p.m., 5:30 onwards. Okay, do not be late, guys. Love you all. Mwah.